No, unacceptable.
Nothing's working. Oh, that's not off.
Good morning.
Is Blue ready for the worst show on all of YouTube?
He's ready. He's laid down.
Fantastic. I guess I need to do some sort of opening monologue. I will call this piece Dying to Live, but Living Only to Die. Welcome to today's... Oh, that's right, my face. Get this microphone out of here. Keep me from peeking. Hello, bienvenue, and welcome, everyone. Bon nuit. Bon nuit, as the French say. Mon ami. I'm incredibly tired. It's been a long night of doing stuff I absolutely hate. Unfortunately, there has been no uploads on the channel since my DMC video. Why? Who knows? I guess I just have to threaten my editors more often. I think it's the fact that no one fears me, that nothing gets done. I should just roll right in and start screeching at the top of my lungs. Wait, what is that? Oh, God. I see something on the bottom of my screen. That's the lady who got arrested for taking a dump on somebody's car in a traffic stop. Which, you know what? If I could take a dump on YouTube's front door, I probably would. I would. I'd get all diarrhea ridden from the best, finest packaged tuna and let it rip, like overnight. I'd probably dress like Hassan Piker to throw them off. Sinji is here. Oh, good name. Sinji. Sounds like Sinji. J'ai mon petit fromage. Okay, I thought that was French. I thought we were still doing the French thing today. Let me check my clock. I still have 4 minutes, 15 seconds before I could say anything horrible. Let's check the docket here. Today's show will consist of women moments, crappy situations, the typical America, I am cooked. I don't like the sound of that. DSP playing games, and he runs into a corner. Oh, that's classic Phil. Unfortunately, May 1st happened on a Thursday this year. And I was just too tired to cover Philisms. So maybe we could do a couple in honor of him. What Frontier Airlines is wild, huh? I wonder what happened to Frontier Airlines. Have you heard of the 5-star stories? It's made by a mech designer for Zeta. Oh, interesting. Well, I'll force Anus to look that up. She's got a lot more free time than me. She's outside playing in the grass, planting seeds and playing with Brazilian tree frogs. And meanwhile, I'm over here in this absolute minutia of my existence, trying to make companies happy, coming up with 3 video subjects and praying to God someone other than me comes up with something within 2 days. All right, that's it. Let's just have Anus in here to take the edge off. Wait, 2 minutes, 51 seconds. I don't trust her not to say something wrong. Heavily adjusted for the 5. Late and gay. You should have what? Grease toast on at some point. Why is it spelled Cerritos? Do we mean Cecil? Obviously. He's a Fallout VTuber. No, that's somebody else. Who is this? All right, who's this person? I've never heard of. Cretosis. I've
never heard of him, but that's what it reads.
He's a Fallout VTuber who is sick of Bethesda's crap. Also, what's up, DS Gundam? LOL, kidding. Fallout VTuber. And Anus doesn't know anything either. Cretosis. Thank you for breaking it down for me. I'm just starting my day. I got up real late because I was up to like 9 a.m. And I was like, I think I could sleep now. I finished writing the script and looking for information. And odds are when this finishes, I'll probably rewrite it again. I pass out at some point, wake up. Got to clean up after the dog. Got to feed the Fluffster. She doesn't eat her dog food. I ordered this stuff that's made to order for dogs. They're like, oh my God, you give this to your dog will live for 100 years. She won't eat it. And then you got to clean out the bowl. Oh my God. Got to clean up 3D printers. I hate that. Why are all flexible resins so gooey and goopy and messy? They're worse than normal resin. 1 minute, 21 seconds. Oh, screw it. I'm pretty sure there won't be any mistakes made in that time. Explain to me what we are seeing here.
Oh, of course. This really classy lady that poops on a car and gets arrested for pooping on a car.
Can you tell us what happened?
The lady chased me. She chased me, and I asked her not to attack me.
So you asked her.
I have a sickness.
Oh boy.
You said she chased you? Yeah, she chased me. And I got out and begged her to stop. Better to do. Listen to her side of the story.
But like the reason why she was getting chased was because she shit on the car.
What did I tell you?
Poopied on the car.
There's 33 seconds. I knew I shouldn't have brought you in. Jesus Christ. Jesus H. Christ. Can one person do something that works with me within the... Where's my screen pillow?
Yeah, she even made the news. They called it a crappy situation.
That is. Police charging the woman, they say, defecated on another driver's car. It's always awkward when news anchors have to say the word defecating, but here we are tonight. This is the
that's the word I should have used. Defecating.
Yeah.
Every day we learn something new.
Oh my God.
Defecating.
Thank you.
I'm Jason Martinez.
I'm Dawn Timothy. Police say it all started with a case of road.
Could I hire Dawn Timothy? I think she's more professional.
A shocking scene. Our Chris O'Connell is live for us tonight in Prospect Park.
And Chris, the strange case has a lot of people asking a simple question. Why?
A strange case.
Does this guy really have the answer? Do you think he's got the answer?
He's reading off a teleprompter, so somebody has the answer for him. I need his people.
To say the least, guys. In fact, so strange, many people thought this story was fake. But according to Prospect Park police, the Delco pooper is all too real, and she's under arrest tonight.
She's done it before?
Is there video of it?
The poop itself, I guess not.
You know, the effort she had to have gone through. And what was she wearing while she did it? Or we might have a video. Thank God. Oh.
They've cleaned it up.
Let's find out.
Nissan, we saw parked outside of her home tonight.
They were both headed in the same direction. Mm-hmm. They both lived not far from one another. And the woman in the dark colored car thought the woman was following her, where she was actually just going home.
The incident happened Tuesday.
Wait, and that's why she pooped on the car?
Half a block
it's a mentally ill woman.
It's like a dominance move. Like,
it's not a dominance move. It's just a mental illness of the average American woman in America. That's what it is. She decided to crash out, probably was mad at some dude in her life or something else, and took it out on an innocent bystander. Every man that has dated a woman has felt the rage of a wild animal female that just decides to let you have it because the people she has issue with, she doesn't have the balls to take it to. That's what's wrong here. Everyone's arrested. I should be the police chief.
I think her ex drove the same make and model.
I doubt it. Maybe.
The Delco
Here we go.
Video has left some neighbors speechless.
No, she really.
It's been running through my mind all day since I've heard about it.
Well, I'm curious. So the woman driving just like let it happen?
It's another woman. What do you expect? You expect her to make a decision on her own. Now, if it was a man, she would have done something. But since it was another woman, she didn't know what to do.
Damn.
I don't know if I have to let her express her truth through her anus.
Oh. That's a call out to me.
Well, I'm hoping the algorithm hasn't caught you dropping the S word for the first 7 minutes, but it probably has.
Defecated.
Yo, Gundam, I live near DSP. You probably shouldn't. He has cameras outside of his house, Cole. He will call the police on you. He will.
Make him a fresh pie. Should you
Don't
make him a fresh
listen
pie?
to Anus. Phil will have you arrested for trespassing. You don't need that on your record. You don't need to go to jail for Darkside Phil. You will hate him more than you probably already do. Or you probably just dislike him. It'll move to hate, because that's who he is. If like, oh my God, some sick troll put a pie outside my house, and I bet they poisoned it. I was protecting my family. Jasper Kitty could have gotten into the raspberries. Awuga Gunga for the 5. Hey, Papa Gundam. What happened with the previous stream? I couldn't finish it because I got privated. We are now uploading the streams to no refunds because the streams aren't doing well for my channel. Like they do more harm to my channel than they help it, actually, because of low retention time and all this and that garbage. And I brought this up to my YouTube partner manager weeks ago. I haven't heard from her since. So it's safe to say that when I told her, here are the issues and here's what I found out, she probably got upset and decided to not speak to me because I also didn't implement live stream goals, which she was pushing me for. You need to put goals on your stream to inspire your followers to send more money. And me.
Did he just crash? Did he just rage so hard his computer blue screened? So anyways, so this is where they are uploading from now on. They'll go to the no refunds channel. And the reason that is like he kind of touched on it. It's basically a statistics thing. So if you have like a 4-hour live stream, and even if someone watches like 20 to 30 minutes of it, which is like technically good, it only really counts of like 8 to 16%, depending on how long the stream was. Like I think his stats were 20 to 30 minutes. Basically, that just looks terrible for the channel, and it makes it seem like no one's really interested in the content, like 8 to 16%. Yeah, and there's a message. Yeah, so his computer is on the fritz. He built Cecil a new computer, but he did not build his own because he's a saint, perhaps a martyr at this point if it kills him, which it might. The serial pooper struck him down. Honestly, probably. It's just you and me, chat. So the man vibrated into another dimension. No, for real. Oh. Oh boy. I'm scared. Yeah, me too, Sleepy Pupper. Me too. I'm scared too. The serial shitter. You did this? You did this, Steampunked? Oh. Saint Gundo. Yeah, the power of a solo anus. Well, it's just you and I, chat. I guess, what do we do? I guess we wait. We'll continue on with the serial pooper here.
So LaMeadow was booked.
I mean, she looks like the type that would poop on your car. Honestly, look at her. Oh, I subscribed to No Refunds. Excellent. No Refunds has more subscribers than Cecil's channel. Just a fun fact.
On charges including indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, and a misdemeanor depositing waste on the highway.
Depositing waste. That's the way to put it. Like she's throwing trash out a window. Get out of here. Oh, look at Gundam sent me a message. He said that the next thing he's going to prioritize is building a computer.
He was getting arrested, Solometto says. She didn't elaborate on the sickness, but the bizarre case has now gotten international attention.
No littering. Yeah,
Not
save the
kind
planet.
this police chief wants.
It can't happen in this
Wild
community. No town
animals.
wants this to happen in their
People
town.
are
I mean,
wild
so, you know,
animals. Like, what was this solving? Oh, direct dump deposit. Oh. Yeah. Guys, I've got to go deposit some waste. I'll be right back. Oh, Blue. Oh, we got co-host Blue here on the stream. He's an upgrade from Fluffy. He's like the larger, fluffier version.
recognition a town gets over this kind of thing, it's really unwelcome. We don't want this.
No one wants this. We don't want this. Nobody wants this. If you want someone taking a shit on the roof of your car, or sorry, on the hood of your car, you have a problem.
Now, Solometto appeared in front of a judge tonight. According to court records we just checked, she has posted $1,000 bail tonight, guys.
She's out. She's at large. You could be next. No, I shouldn't shame Fluffy. I love Fluffy. I've sent Fluffy treats before. I would positively adopt Fluffy. 100%. It's 100. I guarantee it's a kink. Yeah, I bet there's someone out there that would want this.
It's called a scat fetish.
Oh, how unfortunate. Welcome back.
I'm like that dog. I'm suffering.
Blue. He's not suffering. He's just a husky. This is his life.
I think
do everything and he still screams. Oh, someone said, was she the scat man? Oh no, moving violation. That's a good one.
Oh, okay. So, did they show any more video of the lady taking a crap? I saw.
No, just the very end. Just the very end of it. They definitely don't have the full clip.
My question is, did she have anything to wipe with?
Oh no, it looked like it showed the very end where she just kind of pulled up her trousers and walked away. She's a wild animal. If you're pooping on cars, you're apparently not concerned about wiping.
No, she's not a very attractive, classy woman. But then again, Amber Heard did that. But it's more acceptable from Amber Heard because her BMI isn't in the triple digits.
She's got fantastic poops.
Here we go. That's what I was doing. I was going to YouTube to grab the link for where the no refunds will be. Boom. I'm going to star that. Does that pin it? That's probably not right, does it? Oh, God. Here, put user in timeout. I'm going to time myself out. Say vulgar things, Gundam. Well, we're at that point now. The special part of the day.
Talk dirty to chat, Gundam.
Well, today we learned that heroes have feet of clay. That YouTube is a place of endless opportunities so long as they like you. I think my PC's
Where's the vulgar? Where's the vulgar? You just sound sad.
Oh, I'm just tired. Oh. I'm absolutely 100% tired. You ever get so mad? You just, you want to beat your computer.
Not my computer.
And then you start like posing like Michael Jackson in the music video, What About Us?
No, I can't say I relate.
I don't know. It's like when he throws his hands out like this, but my arms don't work. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying I don't.
I wish I could play that clip because it's so stupid. He's like hanging on the trees. He's being blown in the wind. And he's like, ah. And I'm just like, yeah, that's how I feel, Michael.
Oh, you're back.
Of course.
Gundam jump scare. I do have your model. I could swap to you, if ever need be.
Yeah, the model you're supposed to adjust and fix a while ago, huh?
Like, I can't adjust and fix it without the Photoshop files.
What Photoshop files?
She didn't give you the texture files that go to your rig.
Oh, anyways, that's it. Where's the Filipino child that was doing the rig for that chick for $80? You saved his. Did you save his page for me?
Yeah.
I know you didn't email him.
Of course. Yeah, it's safe.
So it's all no. It's all,
how could you tell? No, I will write it down. I'm going to write it in this docket.
You've been writing it for 3 weeks.
I write it on paper, apparently. It's not good enough.
Paper? Where does the paper go? Does Blue eat it when you leave?
Perhaps.
Gundo, in classic distress, needs Filipino child to build rig. Also, plant more trees for Cuban tree frogs, invasive species I found in my backyard. They are quite tenacious for tadpoles. And then I'm in the background like, have you contacted the Filipino child? Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely. Brazilian tree frogs have spotted backs. You do a whole dissertation about them, I'm sure. Let's see. Astolf. I've probably got that wrong.
Astolfo is hot.
Astolfo?
5.
What is that, German?
I don't know.
I bet it is. Hey, Gundam and Nyanus. Crashing out right now. By the way, found a pic of you with light makeup. Blame you for making me gay. What's light makeup? There's no light makeup. Are we talking about me? That wasn't light.
You sent me a picture of you once with makeup on.
Yeah, that was right before a show where I absolutely decimated the opening act. No, the headlining act. Did that so often, my band was no longer put on anybody's show. It got to the point of where if we were put on a bill, they put us so far in the beginning, it was painful. Like, they'd be setting up the bar. Mother effers. Yeah, how do you like your stupid trophy for being a band that exists in upstate New York? They got a 3D printed trophy, those MFers. I won't say who it is. But they knew I was the king.
Yeah, you were really good at your makeup.
Undisputed
You looked like
champion.
a woman. You could pass.
Oh, yeah. I'm like waiting for the day when the trans community really comes for me. And I've come close to posting that to somebody who pissed me off on Twitter once. Like, get back to me when you fix your mug, girl.
Oh, you.
But then it's just like, nah, I'll just move on, because if I do this, the trans community will hate me even more. Because there's one thing transsexuals hate. It's someone that could pass as something they like. EM for the 20. Papa G, I just found out recently my stu loans got erased because the school I went to went under. Got sued for predatory practices. Lost and have to pay everyone back. Here's a portion of my would-be loan. I mean, LOL, get the F out of New York. Oh, thank you, dude. And good for you for winning.
Yeah, congratulations.
Does that mean your diploma and stuff still counts, or is it like null and void now?
I think his diploma should still count. Oh, that's a good question, though, because they wouldn't be able to contact the school to verify. Bloodthirsty with a 2. Did you watch Bomber Bikers of Shonen yet?
I completely forgot. Just like Anus forgot my Filipino child fixing my rig.
It's not so easy remembering everything after all.
I will stab you with this toothpick.
You
You know, my goofy ass is running around to the point of just insanity.
You know, my goofy ass is busy with other stuff too.
Yeah, you get some free time. You get downtime. I've seen your downtime. You're like chilling out. You're taking like photo shoots with Blue like he's on the cover of Maxim magazine. I have photos of this woman's dog laying in pillows. And
I have photos of Fluffy looking daggers at you.
Well, that's
putting
because
a
I
bow
put a bow
on
on
her.
Fluffy, because a woman sent Fluffy a bow, and I thought it'd be cute, and she was so mad, Fluffy.
She does not. She does not.
She's not a
use
bow dog. She's a spike dog.
Yeah.
But I was trying to be nice, a hero of Hyrule. Someone said, "Who cares what they think?" The trans community, apparently, all of social media. Good lord.
It's true.
All right, which one did you just pull up?
This one. Thumb Ugly with the 5. I want to start 3D printing. Where should I start? Cheers to both of y'all.
Well, 3D printers work really well now these days. They come a long way in the last few years. So I would suggest something that has a heater in it, because that makes it so much easier to print because it's a maintained level of heat. They have printers now that actually watch out for your humidity as well. That's a large factor in 3D printing, but those printers start at $1,000. So I would go for something that's around the $400 or $500 mark. That way you'll have more success than failure, and it might actually make it a little easier to print, because it takes a while to figure this out unless you study it like the Dead Sea Scrolls, which I've had to do when people are like, You have to make your support connections within 100 microns for the best. And I'm like, 100 microns? I can't even read 100 microns. I'm illiterate, bro.
I think you should also note, though, that going into resin, there is quite a bit of chemicals involved, and you should have a respirator, and you're going to need gloves, and you have to make sure that the gloves are going to work with the resin. Some gloves, it's going to leach through the chemicals, and then you're also going to have to get rid of the chemicals. You know.
Uh-oh. Looks like I'm covered in chemicals. I've been using latex gloves.
Okay.
Also get like something that could pull out the fumes. I just installed static fans in my window that suck the air out. It's fantastic.
Yeah, really set it up somewhere far away from you where you're not going to be inhaling this, basically. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that too. I prefer working with alcohol rather than when it comes to like getting rid of cleaning resin
To
prints.
clean it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with alcohol, I could sit out in the sun and it just evaporates.
Mm-hmm.
One
What
of
are the other
easiest ways-
options?
You work with water, some other crap, then you got to take it to a disposal unit place and all this other crap about the environment. But it's like, I don't care about the environment. How you like that? I'll be dead soon. Screw the environment. I have to sit here and pretend like all the environment while Leonardo DiCaprio and all these other rich people fly around in jets doing more damage to the ozone than I'll ever do in 100 lifetimes. Get out of here.
When Taylor Swift has a concert, she'll take her own private jet, and then she'll send her other private jet to pick up her boyfriend to bring him to the event.
Flew the dude around the world
Yeah.
just to come to the event. It did massive damage to the ozone. It's like, I'm supposed to listen to these people. They can suck my dick and take all day. Wrong face.
Rowan Saturnight with the 5. Papa Gundo and Nyanus. Good of you two to grace us with the shenanigans of the world.
We
And
should
the
get to as many
What?
shenanigans as possible before my computer crashes again.
Yeah, you went on a rant. You just froze the computer.
It's because this thing is dying. I turn it on. It's like such and such file is gone. I'm like, yeah, obviously it's gone because I deleted it. I didn't need the fan profile, you dumb machine. Then it's like, would you like to change your C programs to something else? No, I would not like to do that. Then Samsung Magician pops up. We have to update. I update it and then it dies mid-update. Then I spend an hour deleting the stupid file so the thing works properly again. I can't take it anymore. I'm losing it. I want to be able to like be a YouTuber, but not work at it anymore. Why don't I have people editing my videos while I run around town and get robbed like Jack Doherty? That's where I want to be. I want my content to be, I'm just doing stuff and everybody digs it. Like crashing a car and then looking like, I don't know what happened, bro.
Joseph Koch. Coke? With the 50. Love your content, man. Thanks for doing what's necessary and calling out the world's bullshit. High or low, doesn't matter. Everybody is catching your hands, and I'm here for it.
It's not like Goku from Dragon Ball Z when everyone gives me this strength. I'm going to fall and I'm going to go right through the floor. Here's some Phil.
Phil, and Phil. And we're going to dance. We're going to dance tonight. We're going to do the... I'm doing a back-to-back dancing with Phil.
Thank you for the massive tip.
All right.
Massive positivity.
Very nice. Can we get some support for the silliness
Phil
tonight?
locked and
Can we get some
loaded.
support tonight for this ridiculousness?
Why is that?
Please.
What?
Because Corey Kaikapelia, I'm so sorry, I can't read your name, for the 100 and nothing.
Oh, thank you. I guess the people need more Phil.
They're
weren't
not
ready for
filled enough.
I wasn't ready for
Fill
another
them
one.
up.
I only wanted to play
Phil,
this once.
Phil, and Phil. And we're going to dance. We're going to dance tonight. We're going to do
How long before Phil finds out I'm doing
a
this and he comes after me?
back-to-back dancing with Phil.
He's gonna DMC.
All right.
Super chats that came in
Very nice.
during his dance.
Can we get some support for the silliness tonight? Can we get some support
for it.
tonight for this ridiculousness?
He somehow figures out how to inspire people to support. Just never on his own streams. That's the kicker.
Kind of a jam though, kind of a
Let's
bop.
let's
Back
get
to back
fill it up.
Phil.
Fill it up.
So
Fulfilling.
fulfilling.
Jesus
I love the
Christ.
puns.
There's too much. I've no
Fill
more
it
Phil,
up.
please. And again, Joe's what?
They
Another
want
one.
more Phil.
All
The
right.
children, they demand it.
Papa got him a mother anus. I want to start dating. Could you grace me with some wisdom? As always, love your content. What do you mean we want to start dating? You should have been dating by now. The worst guy to come to for that. I'd be a terrible father. Because I'm like, you should have been doing it a while ago. But then I don't know how old you are. So, dating today seems kind of wild. I remember, before things got gay, in the before times, 2016. Remember those good old days? Remember Pedo Bear?
I don't know about you going to the good old days and that's the first thing you think of, but go on.
Well, okay, it was before YouTube for me.
Okay.
So there's like, you just met girls on dating apps. They came over. It was so easy, laid back. You can make all sorts of jokes that I can't make now because the algorithm will grab me for that, for what I want to say. Call it a snuggle struggle sack. You could just say that to a woman and they just find it funny. But you probably have to be good looking. Maybe that was like why it worked. Now that I think about it, if it was a guy that was unattractive saying it, it'd probably be an issue. Is there any women you're interested in? Any women you're interested in? Any place you know where to meet them? Any place where there's chicks you dig, hang out? You might want to try the internet. Hinge works. Actually, no, not Hinge. Instagram. That's where everybody's hooking up. That's where you meet women now. Hinge is where you go, maybe if you're good looking enough as a dude. You can pull something off on Hinge, but it's a whole lot of BS and retardation and validation people are seeking from being online to remind themselves they're good looking while they pine away for the person they're actually attracted to. There's so many questions here I have for you in order to fulfill this. Anus, you take a shot at it.
I would say to be the opposite of that is that just to make sure to have a lot of communication up front before you get involved with something too serious. Like make sure this is someone that you're actually going to have like interests in, or like, or are you trying to just hook up right now? Like, you might have two different interests. Are you going for a long-term relationship or are you just trying to like meet women to hook up? In which case, just look attractive. I would say, some muscle mass on your arms would be good. They go a long way. Being relatively fit, drink a lot of water every day, get your skin glowing, things like that. I just take care of yourself. And I think women are going to vibe with that because women generally want to be taken care of. So
do you have a skincare routine for him?
I don't actually, no, just wash yourself.
No, you need more than, smelling good is happening.
I don't have like a crazy skincare routine other than like wash yourself. And when you get out of the shower, moisturize. Like,
now I have to, I wish I could get a hold of my assistant to tell you what sort of skincare routines you need to follow.
Once a week, I have a whole scrub. Like I have like a, I don't know what you call that. There's like a scrubby stuff.
Scrubber bubbles. All right, listen, you need some bum cream. They make some of the best body washes from Brazil. You'll always smell good with that. Use it. I guarantee it. Women will respond to it.
Seriously, just clean yourself.
No, not just with anything. Don't listen to Anus. She's been out of the game for so long. It's not even funny.
I said I didn't mean not smelling good as well, but like some people don't hit.
You just like smell good. I'm like, use this stuff from a Brazilian soap company. You're like, just smell good. No, get smells women respond to. Anus is out of the game for a long time. She's building floor decks. You have to get some of the best clothes or nicest clothes you can afford. Always have your shoes matching your whole ensemble. Always wearing something that stands out. Sometimes women can't tell the difference between a Rolex and a Tissot watch. So get a Tissot. It's cheaper. Give off the illusion of wealth and power. They respond to that. It doesn't matter what they say. They do. If you're not 6 foot tall, you really have to have a lot of personality. You have to have witty liners. You have to have moves. One of my favorites is if you meet a girl out somewhere and you're interested in her, you can't be too clingy because they do not respond to that for some reason. Women will sit there and tell you all day, oh, I really want a guy that's interested in me. But if you show too much interest, they're not interested. Also give the illusion that you have options. Women, for some reason, respond to men that have options because they want to be the girl that gets you from all the other girls. They want to be one of the desirable for some reason. It doesn't make sense to me. Saying this out loud, it seems crazy, but it's true. Anyway, you meet a girl you like. Let's say at the bartender. This is what I was using for a long time. You make sure you have friends or some place you can go. Pretend you have something to do. So you talk to her real quick. You open up conversation and you go, well, I got to see my friends. You leave. You do not stay there too long. Most men make the mistake of lingering too long while talking to a woman that isn't interested in them. Always make sure you come at an angle that they can see you. Do not approach from behind. That comes off as threatening. You can come at an angle or almost directly, but not fully directly. Fully directly, also threatening. You have to be passive and aloof, like a leaf blowing in the wind. Because everything's problematic, my boy. Now, let's say you speak to a girl who works at a place, bar, Barnes and Noble's, coffee shop, which is highly unlikely because all the cute girls are on OnlyFans now. They're not working. But let's say magically you find one that isn't selling herself. If you get some rapport of her, you go in, you talk a little bit. I have to go meet my friends. You leave, and you leave, go someplace for a while with your friends, yada yada. But before you leave again, you talk again. Let's say you meet her the next day because she works there. We're not stalking. We're just we're looking for our prey. That's not much better. Then, you talk to her again, you play the same thing, but she knows you a little bit now. She's more inclined to speak to you, compliment something in passing. Like if she has nice hair, you say that she has lovely hair or it's very beautiful, it's flowing, something that it's, you could just say it's not too, my avatars can't move, but it's not too like, your hair is beautiful. It's just like, you have lovely hair. It's always nice to see such volume, something like that. Then she gets to know you. She realizes you're not a freak. You're not a creep. You're not a weirdo. You're not a loser. You're dressed well. You smell nice. You're coming right. Then before you go, you say something like, are you a thief? And she goes, no, I'm not a thief. What are you talking about? Then you give her something to remember you by. Like, God, you got like a ring or something. You buy tons of these, by the way. They're cheap. You get like a cool ring or like a guitar pick or something that you could just sort of pass off and go, I want this back when I come back. And then, she has something to remember you by. That's a hook. They call it the hook. And then you reel her in with it. You come back. She's like, oh, but this works if she likes you. You have to build rapport. You have to build style. You have to build flair, energy, vibe. You are cool, calm, collected. You're casual. You're free. You're not pressing. And then, you go from there. Before you know it, you get her Instagram to talk. Chicks dig that for some reason. You talk through Instagram. Then you can talk about seeing each other, but don't take too long. You take too long talking online, then they lose interest or they sit there and say, he doesn't want to talk. I don't want a pen pal. Like the game is harder than it ever was before. Let me tell you. Jesus Christ. Then, you hang out, you survive. You have a cool car, a motorcycle preferably. If you have one, don't borrow. If you live here, I'd let you borrow my R6. Not rich. We're giving the illusion of wealth. Once she digs you, it won't matter if you're broke. You have to have the energy. They won't let me make money. Okay. It's Jesus. Someone said the mic. I'm sorry. Am I peeking or something?
I hope the man is taking notes. Whoever left that super chat, Josiah, he's got 3 or 4 pages now, back to back.
Now this is me.
He's lit a fire.
Someone's like, old man yelling at the clouds. How dare you? Yeah, you might think I'm an idiot or a douchebag or old man yelling at the clouds, but I had a lot of fun. A lot of opportunities. There were even women I now look back and regret not hooking up with. She was ready to go, and I was kind of like, I don't feel like it today. Now, if you want some other advice, it would be
you have a headache. You had a headache. Oh, I can't today.
I don't. It's it's too much work at some point. After a while, as Camelot has said, and Cecil has said about Camelot, he got to the point where he was getting so many women, he just didn't care. He's like, the first girl who can come here with beer, you're in. But then again, Camelot has the classic, what do they call it? The classic good looks or something.
Charm.
And he's Camelot doesn't have much charm unless you like Dewey Cox from Walk Hard. Nothing personal, Camelot. But like, he's built well. The dude knows how to build his body. So he doesn't have to work on too much personality. He'll tell you right now, like, you want to come over and bang? That's his line. I'm giving these guys here that we're asking a better way of doing it. Because if you're not already a guy that chick wants to hook up with, you just can't go, you want to go bang? It's not going to work for you. She's going to get the F out of here. Southern charm. You want to bump uglies, baby? I can't do it. I should get Camelot in here, but he's probably busy. And for people looking for Cecil, he is not here yet. You see the story guy who got robbed and dead body wrap? What?
I didn't see this or hear of this.
The only robbery I heard was Jack Doherty being robbed by a black guy, and then the black dude put out a SoundCloud video on TikTok about robbing him.
Woo! Steampunk Toaster's cheering.
Thank you, Toaster. I wonder if I
get
could.
Those that went by.
A few? Oh, bloody hell. I thought someone was just writing cheer. Damn this thing.
No, that's Twitch. Edge Knight with the 5. Gundam and Nyanus. What is your take on the recent Cinder drama?
Who's Cinder again?
That's the one we covered it last week briefly. It's the one that.
Oh, you told me about the chick
artist
that was trying to enslave her artist.
Mm-hmm.
Now get me that artist. Get me someone. You can make me an avatar, and then you can make one for whoever you want. I don't care. Just save me.
Yeah, to me, I don't know. Like, the whole thing seemed overblown, and it just seemed like a lot of. I could barely follow it. I did some research on it last week, and I could barely follow the drama, to be honest.
Oh God, it's another Phil request.
Oh, so sorry. Nick Tomato with the 50. That's a bunch of BS. Don't listen to Gundam. I am having fun here, just goofing around, having a silly time. I respect him as a comment. He doesn't have much XP. Women like money and power. I slept with women with rich husbands. Christian now, and I regret it.
And how old are you, my dude? I don't have much XP. Get out of here. If you saw what I was up to today, you'd be surprised. But God bless you for the 50. For that, you get Phil.
You get filled in.
It broke.
You get.
Phil, and Phil. And we're going to dance. We're going to dance tonight. We're going to do the. I'm doing a back-to-back dancing with Phil.
I think to elaborate on Nick Tomato here, though, your advice works for a very specific type of woman, and it doesn't necessarily ring true for all women.
Well, I'm talking about if you're looking. Well, you're different. We're not.
Yeah, but you've dated a lot of crazy women, and I think you're a common
Well, he's looking to date. He's not looking to find a wife right now, and it's not very
That's
easy
what I
right
asked.
now.
I
Nick
said that
Tomato
too.
has a point where women like money and power, but if you don't have money and power, you have to have some style, flair, energy, a vibe. You have to be fun, easygoing, casual, and free. You have to be like an escape for her. You have to be interesting, always interesting. If you're not interesting, they lose interest because they have so many options. They can go on Instagram today and literally hook up with dudes that are famous and semi-famous. I know it's happened to me tons of times. You don't always have to have money to get women. If you're good looking enough, you can get chicks easily. Attractive, rich women that are married to a rich guy will hook up with a broke dude because you're a fling. She's not going to leave her rich husband for a broke guy. She's going to screw around. Sure. Hell, women will be interested in a guy who has something going on and then hook up with a broke dude that has an alcohol problem because he's good looking and fun. Like, remember, there's so many variables here. I was only giving advice to get laid or meet a chick. I wasn't going, we're going to try and find your wife in this weird decadent time where nothing makes sense, where people like this literally go into debt for crazy amounts of money. I bet you it's a woman, though.
Do you think this guy's getting any women with this amount of debt?
So as a guy, I think this was a woman, but you think it's a dude?
Oh, yeah.
Most men are sensible enough not to bury themselves like this, except for Darkside Phil. Yeah,
I feel like on that financial audit show, I've seen both women and men make terrible choices like this.
Well, sometimes they have actors on that show.
Oh,
which
really?
people seem to forget.
You think those are actors?
I'm not saying anymore.
Oh, secret. Steampunk's Toaster with the 100 on Twitch. What is your favorite type of toaster? 2-slot, 4-slot, the mythical 8-slot?
Well, Toaster certainly loves toast. I'll take a 2-slot toaster because, do I need more than that? I mean, if I had like a family with some kids, then I'd go for a 4-slot possibly. But how often does anyone toast these days? Anus, you're constantly cooking. How often do you toast?
Once in a while, like when I make breakfasts on Sundays, I make toast, but we don't necessarily always have toast with our meals. Like it's more of like a hash browns or something. So
It does feel like toasters have really kind of phased out of everyday life.
Yeah.
There was a time when toasters were up there.
When I'm at my dad's, I feel like I use them more. He likes to have toast with like peanut butter and jam on it.
Well, that's like an older generation. They liked toast back then. The toaster was big.
Yeah, he's got a 4-slot, to be honest. Oh, wait, no, but it died, and I got him a 2-slot. I actually just replaced it with a 2-slot.
When you think about it, so much has changed. Toasters were big, being able to play instruments. It's like lost arts. I'm going to think about toasters.
You're kind of like a toaster yourself.
I am.
The Brave Little
Toaster.
Oh, I loved that movie growing up.
I've never
I
seen
played that so many times. Oh, it was one of those ones I played on repeat.
All right, so this person, the projectile dumpster does have a video of the act. Oh, really?
There is I'm sure there is a video out there somewhere. Are you sure you can play it?
No, we're not playing it. Obviously not. Like, I'm partially curious to see her taking a crap on the car.
Are you into that?
But then it's like just a morbid curiosity. But then after you see it, you're going to be disgusted. And you're like, oh my God, why did I do this?
Adam Myers.
5. Hey, Gundo. I love all your content. Keep up all the great work, brother. Anus cracks me up every time she laughs at her own jokes. Yo.
The backhanded compliment.
She laughs at her own jokes it's been years of me hearing that laughter. Like, I'm over it. To you, it's new. I'm like, here we go again for the 100,000th time. You should really hear her laugh when she makes fun of me about something. She dies. Absolutely cackles and just falls backwards. I'm a victim.
Clyde Williams, the 499, just felt a need to give. I've gotten so much from you over the years. Also, Nyanus is a great accomplice. Keep laying on the great rants. He loves your cloud rants. Anus
is here so that, like, I seem less male chauvinistic. Send Cecil the link. I don't know where Cecil is. I sent him a link. Let me check.
He was streaming earlier. I don't know.
Yeah, I told Cecil to do what he wants. I'm dead. I'll have to pull myself out of the garbage. Yeah, I did send the link.
Slept in today, so I was planting plants until he said he was ready.
Well, I had to get up. Then I had to do like 40 bajillion stupid things. I hate my life.
Oh,
I miss the old days where like I just got up and turned on some rock music, get high, get dressed. Like, wonder what I'm gonna do today. Then you just get outside in the sunshine, riding around, all this
smile on your face.
These mountains and this gigantic river, and the water's so blue, the light's trickling off of it. And now I get up and it's like I check my email and it's like, watch out for fraud, your account. And I'm like, oh, here we effing go. Here we go. And it's Wednesday. I got to get up and be on this. Gundo, this is week 3, my guy. Week 3 of what? What's happening?
I don't know. This is week 3. My guy.
Let me Google.
I don't know. Maybe of you being late. Maybe it's that. I'm not sure.
Well, usually we're sitting here and talking before we remember to turn it on. So that happens too.
Yeah, we just forgot for 2 hours this time.
No, there's no forgetting. Like, I didn't forget. I just figured I'd wake up on time, and I didn't. I was like, help it.
No, I told him to take his time too. I said no worries.
The ghost of Mama Susan strikes again. She is
stricken.
She's just so powerful. She's now a Daedric Lord in my life. Oh, that's right. It's kind of funny. This thing crashes when I happen to be yelling about YouTube. 3 weeks of no Cecil. It's been 3 weeks of no Cecil. Has it?
That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
There.
Are you kidding me? The timing on that.
The complaints for Cecil. Jesus Christ. It's like a radio show. Play Stairway to Heaven.
Speak the devil's name and he shall appear.
All right, Cecil. We were talking about like dating for men.
Yes.
Oh no, not Cecil's advice.
Cecil's got great advice.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, game recognizes game.
I've never had a dating app. Listen, I'm 53 fucking years old, so I missed the
He's
whole.
looking so young and fresh. If he wasn't bald, Cecil, if you thought about hair plugs, Anus has turned me on to them.
No.
If I lose my hair, I'm getting plugs.
I was always a like nearly shaved head my whole life. Like I just kept it like I just buzzed it at the summer. Sometimes I would just buzz it down anyway, even when I had hair. The last time I had long hair was like 22, but so like when I like started losing my hair in my late 20s, I took what's that shit called?
Rogaine? As close.
It's like not Rogaine, it's the other one you take the pill, Propecia.
I heard of that.
And all my hair grew back. Like
Whoa.
fucking 100%. Except I started to realize
your dick got smaller.
No, I didn't care.
It never got hard again.
No, you get hard. You just don't care about sex. Which is great. You get my business, I think, did really well during that year. Because like it was completely undistracted. Like you can still jerk off, everything works, you know, but it's not on your mind all the time. It's the weirdest fucking thing. It's just, and then I was just like, all right, this is fucking unnatural. Like you only after a few months you realize you're like, I don't care. Like you have no interest in sex. That's the way it worked for me, at least.
That's the way.
So, but it grows your hair back. It's like it blocks testosterone. People that go bald have just a tiny bit, like not a lot, just a tiny bit too much of like one of the testosterones, and it blocks your testosterone, and your hair just starts to grow. And it worked great, but I was like, fuck it. I think I'm fucking with my nuts or whatever. So and plus it was like, I always kept my head shaved, like kind of shaved, like, you know, like a crew cut or whatever. Anyway, so it wasn't shocking for you. You're a long haired guy. That's like a nightmare when you see.
Yeah, I lose my hair. Like, it's like that dude Samson. He loses all his power.
All your strength.
I think if I lost it, it'd be over for me.
Cecil
Like
takes hormone blockers.
I did.
I break into Cecil's house to steal his rope and chair.
He's basically trans. He's detransed.
I luckily it let me keep my luscious tits, but the hair went away. And so thank God. I was like, please, tits don't disappear with the hair, but no, they stayed. Yeah, thank God. So it was worth it.
For the live stream goal, what was the goal again? I don't know. I'm sure I won't hear from my YouTube partner manager for a long time because I refuse to do live stream goals. So I'm being punished.
Raging D Head with the 5, loving all the crash outs. Not sure which I have been loving more since the Hassan crash out or DSP lying about his Switch 2 cancellation.
Oh, he lied about that?
Which it's hard to tell. Like, there's one person claiming that he canceled DSP stuff. Other people think that DSP got stuff canceled because he ordered 2. But now we're hearing that he ordered one from Walmart and one from Best Buy. My question is, how did he pull that off? I can't even find one. I was buying as a gift for somebody.
Does he have 2? You just call him up?
Oh, no, he got both of them canceled. Then he flipped out. You know, the trolls are hurting him and his family. And I'm like, bro, like you canceled the Switches. That's not hurting your family, you know?
Does he have children?
No, he has a cat. He supposedly has.
You don't get to say family unless you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're hurting my family.
He's kind of retarded, Cecil.
I had a ping of sympathy for him when I was like, wait, is that somebody's father?
No, that'd be so tragic if he was. Could you imagine what hell that kid would go through?
I remember there was an episode of The Simpsons where like Milhouse's dad, all his shit's getting repossessed, and he's like, "Oh, my son." He's like, "You're somebody's father."
Maybe we need like a fill moment, Anus, for Cecil.
You need a fill? You want to be filled in?
We got to fill people in.
Fill them in.
Fill me up.
Oh, we got 1,000 bit here somewhere. I don't even know what that is. Up. It's good to see my fellow older, well-experienced person join today. Good to see everybody.
It's the old age. It's the retirement community today.
Cecil has such a fan base, but they won't get him to 20K subscribers.
No, but I made the top 100 twice, and I'll tell you one thing. On Playboard in the last 2 weeks
On
And
Playboy.
How was that?
on Playboy.
Whoa, you were a centerfold? That's crazy.
No, for super chat.
Chic spread.
And
Wow.
And let me tell you something. There's nobody on that 100 list with 19,000 subs. I am the only one.
He's
You
such
didn't
a
pay.
legend.
A lot of people are paying for subscribers too. It's so hard to tell. You see channels out there that have like 2 million subs and then they get like 30,000 views on their videos. It's like something's up.
Well, YouTube doesn't do anything about that unless like it depends on who's doing it. I was told.
They're bleeding my sub. I mean, constantly. I go up 10, down 10. Like as soon as I go up, they knock it down. Let's do that right now. Sorry, I hate to interrupt, Phil. Please, everybody, right now. What do we got? How many? There's a bunch of people here, right? Go sub. Cecil says if you haven't. I've got to get to 20,000 before I die. And at 53, that could be at any fucking minute. So make a little.
How close are we, Cecil? We have to stop the Phil train. We're filling the people up.
What's more Phil like than to beg?
He's on topic.
I'm totally on brand right now.
He's not wrong. You got me there, Cecil.
Well, this one's short and sweet.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I started putting up the streams on the second channel, and I got to 20K subs faster than Cecil.
You know what you sound like right now? Yeah, that's you.
Awful.
That's what
Exactly.
You sound like. I just want you to let you know.
They
That's you.
spawned me. I'm not even kidding you.
People like you, Gundo.
Not that much. I know how to deliver a line or two.
Is the sound on him?
Awful.
It's DSP playing.
Look at this. They spawned me. I'm not even kidding you.
So basically, he runs in a corner because he's not looking at the screen.
Right.
And when he looks, he's in the corner because he was running.
So he thinks
And
he was
he
respawned?
sees the game just...
They spawned me. I'm not even kidding you. They spawned me facing this corner. So as the round started and I went to start running, I literally just walked into a corner. That was their spawning engine.
That was them.
Here's the better clip. DSP begging for money.
Now I'm pissed. Now I can't even concentrate. I'm pissed off.
Some resilience.
I'm pissed. Do you want me to be honest? I'm pissed off because I play better when I'm relaxed. When I'm like, okay, everything's good. We hit our goals. We got fun stuff coming up, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off that
it pisses
last
me
minute
off.
shit. I gotta wait for it, and it might or might not happen. If it doesn't happen, we gotta wait another day for the marathon that I wanted to do on Sunday.
Sunday.
It's frustrating.
I like. Why did he turn into a valley girl at the end there?
He did.
Well, he wants to do his RB stream for you guys, but he hasn't hit the goals. And it's really important that he hits the goals before he plays. He plays better when he has the money. He's more relaxed. He's more assured.
Can't concentrate unless people send money.
It's distracting.
Now I literally can't. I'm trying to concentrate. It's just fucking look.
I like the way he pronounces things. He doesn't say concentrate. He goes concentrate.
Can't get a shot off.
I gotta get a little Zabort Vasilinez. Get a little support Vasilinez.
Yeah, this is long. How much more
I want to
begging
see
is
him
left?
get a kill.
He can't. He needs money.
I'm begging Phil. Phil, please. Please.
Phil, get shot. It'll be funnier. Phil, get shot.
Oh.
There we go.
I can't play. I can't
play while thinking about Arby's money.
Like, he needs the money in order to give the people the content they need.
It's like his spinach. It's like he's Popeye. And
Yes,
more money is
exactly.
You want an athlete to perform without giving him the nutrients. His nutrients are your money.
He needs. This is what's so amazing. He needs $1,500 to hit the goal to eat Arby's, and then while he's eating the Arby's, you have to give him money while he's eating it.
He makes $1,500 a stream.
It's like 10 streams, 100.
Oh, okay,
All right, like that. I don't know.
Okay, I was like, holy shit.
I don't fully know the goal system. I just know the end amount that's required.
He's holding his 5 viewers hostage.
What have we got here?
Oh, just some hypocrisy. So the same girl who was like mocking the fans previously for
Yeah.
wanting the content to match the anime, she now has done a 180 and says that Cowboy Bebop live action should do a better job at valuing the IP.
Let's see. Live action star Daniella blah 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 says studios like Netflix need to do a better job at valuing anime IPs.
How
Right?
about maybe just sit this one out, Chief. You know,
It was the same girl that did this. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
First look dropped today, which was so exciting. And I just wanted to address a couple of things that sort of keep coming up in the comments amongst fans. First, I wanted to apologize to the fans that I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character.
People love it's so endearing to be condescending to the it's so endearing when a chick is condescending to the fan base. It's like,
yeah. But now she's coming out and she's saying that like Netflix should follow the anime IPs more closely.
I guess if she learned good, but she was obnoxious. She was Rachel Zegler before Rachel Zegler.
She was like the beta release of Rachel Zegler.
The beta tested Rachel.
She tried to ruin the franchise, but
we're just so used to these women acting like this, and Rachel Zegler took it to a new level.
Yes,
she really did.
Like she was so obnoxious, she made Brie Larson seem decent.
She went like the Super Saiyan of this. Like she went weird.
This chick walked so Rachel Zegler could run
into a wall in her career.
She did put an end to the live action Disney.
Well,
Does that
was
mean
a
they're
good
gonna
thing.
stop the
She
Moana
did.
one too? I freaking hope.
No, that's I think already in the can, as they say. I saw The Rock in the makeup and shit. They ain't gonna stop that one.
Once that rock starts a rolling, you can't stop it.
That's it.
6 foot, double D size breast, 2-inch waist. You know,
Wait,
they
what?
looked
She's not 6 feet
everywhere
tall?
for that woman and they couldn't find her. It's kind of weird. So they just went with my short ass. I know. Am I right? You know, there was talk about like, can we put
that? Am I right?
Just fucking obnoxious, unctuous, just yeah.
Making the silly goofy faces.
Faye Valentine is 5'5". She's just not overweight.
put Daniella in a time machine and maybe give her different parents so she has different genetic information to sort of make her look better? It proved to be too complicated.
Oh my
And the other
God.
thing I wanted to bring up was I want to apologize that the outfit I'm wearing is not exactly what she wears in the anime. You know, we tried, but doing stunts in tissue paper, things disappear, they rip. Sometimes it just got lost. Anyway, like I was saying.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, they show a million cosplayers wearing that fucking outfit. I
Exactly.
mean, it's not
Yeah.
just excuse after and what they're saying, and this was the beginning of the whole fuck the male gaze. They're still doing it with like even that little potato head. Everything has to be ugly. It's the removal of beauty. It's purposeful removal of beauty in everything. It's a visual fucking medium, honey. And people like the visuals of Cowboy Bebop because it had tough guys and beautiful women. And you're fucking, you're like, oh, let's give Faye Valentine a sensible outfit. Like, yeah, there you go. Done and done.
Even
Easy
though
enough.
it was like a whole part of her character.
Of
Like,
course, her sexuality was one of the weapons she used.
Exactly. And like she herself wasn't actually very overtly sexual on her own time. It was more like she understood that was her tool. And
That
it
was
was like
power.
just another tool in her pocket to use.
Everything has, like, I going off on that Silver Surfer chick because it's the same thing. It's like fine. The girl they hired, has a fine body, but it's like if it was, your neighbor, but it's
Fine
like
body for a young boy.
right. I mean, it's like she's not like you know what I mean. It's like it's not a pig or anything, but it's like this is a visual medium. We're going to see idealized people. These are modern day myths. These are Hercules. These are you know what I mean. They're idealized. They're things you strive for. Get the chick from the substance. Throw her in silver body like paint and No, we got to see a sensibly built woman. Look, she's fine. She's fit and with her B cups and her like sort of square torso and like it's a fuck you. It's a fuck you to the audience. It's like you wanted this, you're getting that. Fuck you. Same thing with this. You wanted that, you were giving you this. Fuck you. It's always a fuck you from the studio. It's a fuck you for wanting that.
Oh, thank you, Cecil, for the F-bombs. It's like 10 of them. You wonder why your channel won't grow on this site.
Too many F-bombs. Oh, we're past the
Cecil's
point of
going off. You know the
Original
algorithm's gay.
costume. They made a couple.
Oh, we don't need to hear more of this. We've watched 1,000 times. Next story.
To the next.
Well, I don't think that got your channel in trouble. And you want to know who's behind it? I'll tell. No.
Uh-oh. Here we go. It's a certain group of people that like money, and then they turn into giant green creatures in the cash grab comic.
Well, the whole system is run by this group. I mean, no. You know what? I'll say.
What's this about? Did you
Save it
watch
for my night.
Lululemon Ratchet Rate? Oh, yeah. I saw that. Oh, my God. We're not playing that one. Have you seen it, Anus? The Lululemon video where the black women just start dancing? Insane. No. Oh, well.
What?
Yeah. I don't think I have it on tap. It also has like rap music on it. So we'll get nailed for that.
Yeah, the music always hits me. I always lose my. Well, I guess I always hurt your channel too. So I'll be good. I'll be good today.
Get ready for some garbage, actually. I think this is totally fake. The black guy that supposedly robbed David Dudry Dubrick, whoever he is.
Doherty, right?
Doherty, one of these white guys that.
You got robbed by a 104-pound black guy.
Well, the black guy had a gun. You know, that really helps the gremlins.
It does.
Get the edge on you. He does look like a gremlin. I don't care if anybody thinks I'm wrong for saying that.
He looks like, Flavor Flav had sex with a gremlin. This is one of Flavor's.
Yeah.
Flavor's spawn.
It's a Flavlet.
Yeah. That looks like a Flavor Flav, and the flavor is shit.
Definitely. This has to be fake. There's no way it's real. Why would you rob a $300 chain supposedly, then put out a video where
$300,000? $300,000.
300. Basically, if this is real, they can trace you.
You don't have to trace you. His face is out.
That too. Yeah, you can't miss this guy. He's very unique looking.
Yes, and they'll find you in 10 minutes. It's not even hard.
Depends on the area. He's out in my neighborhood. They'll find him.
Armed robbery and he's showing isn't he showing the stuff he stole?
Today's news: Grimlin robs David Dudrick.
No, his name is not David Dudrick.
Oh, who cares who he is? It's all probably fake anyway.
It's
like most of the stuff on social media at this point.
Doherty. Somebody in the chat will know.
Yeah.
He's the guy who walks around with his bodyguards and starts trouble.
Yeah, where were the bodyguards in that instance?
They were I don't know. It's
What's
offensive
the whole
to gremlins.
It's offensive. The gremlins out here gremlinizing.
Jack Doherty.
We'll forget in 5 minutes.
I know.
Polygon, exactly, Snoop Dizzle. Douchery is a good name. Polygon sold to gamrant owner Valiant. Some staffers have been laid off or will no longer be with the publication. I thought it's completely done.
Yeah, it's done. Or no, I think they're still going to exist, but they laid off a bunch of the staff.
Did you see who they laid off?
The editor in chief, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, they got rid of the fat dude who was sitting next to Alyssa Mercante.
Yeah.
When she was sitting there challenging to fight YouTubers.
When she was doing this face.
Yeah, Chris Plante.
Sunglasses. I love that face.
And he's just like smiling in the camera like,
oh yeah,
we're owning those chuds.
And then like Vera Dark was like, okay, I'll fight you. She's like, fuck you, I ain't fight you. And like Vera Dark does not look formidable, but
Alyssa Mercante pulled out. Well, first she like played this whole like, I want the money to go to charity. I don't want you getting a single dime of this. And it's just like,
she backed out.
She didn't. You know what she's doing now?
No.
She works as a waitress and she can't make any money. Like
No
she was on
way.
Twitter. Yes, let me look. I'll find the tweets. You do this while I hunt.
I thought she was a former sex worker. Why not go back to that?
I wouldn't pay for that. I wouldn't
Alyssa
even pay
Mercante
to,
was
like,
a
look
sex worker?
Yes, she did some crap. How did you not know that?
Because I don't care about these people.
You're part of this atmosphere now. I see you on Twitter posting quite frequently while I'm dying. Like laid out like I'm so tired of this job. And it's like anus online tweeting like crazy. Did I get tagged?
Was
Oh, yeah, I did tag you. Yeah, I did tag you recently.
Whenever she can like tag me to something where someone is claiming somebody's fat, she'll tag me and go, why'd you call out Gundo like that? But then behind the scenes, like she contacts me after one show where chat was like, anus sounds fat. And she goes, do I sound fat to you? And I'm like, I don't know.
That's how like
what does that mean? Like, what do you mean to sound fat?
That's so self-conscious women are. They're like, is my voice fat?
Yeah, calling me fat. It's like, yeah, that's cool. Big lols. Then the chat's like, she sounds chubby. Oh my God, Gundam. Do I sound like I'm husky? I was fasting yesterday. I'm like, I know you were fasting. You didn't eat for a whole day. I know. You had like water.
My bad for trying to make you laugh. I'll never do it again.
I'm dying. I am.
Raging D head with a 2. Mercante used to be a cam girl.
Let me see.
Really?
Let me see if she was ever leaked. Hold on.
Go look for it, Cecil.
I'm on it.
Like Cecil's looking for that. I'm looking for where she's telling.
Because I don't know if picture has good. Was she ever good looking? Like,
That's a tough question. That's like maybe she was doing it pre getting really, really liberal. It's like the more liberal chicks get, the weirder they look.
Yeah. Alyssa Mercante, nude. There we go.
Cecil really putting in the work.
Images, everything. Yes, on view image. No, she's in like underwear here.
Kate of the Swiss better shape. 5. You don't need functional nuts, Cecil, unless you plan on giving us a bunch of juicels and C-juice.
You don't need functional nuts. I don't know. Juju might want to. I have never gotten a vasectomy. I'm still capable. It's really rolling the dice considering my financial situation. Oh, there's her titties. Not good. They look like. Remember when you
did a private chat? Now I got to see. I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep.
You know what they remind me of? The chick
Probably
from
really bad.
The chick
Two
Dizzy.
fingers pointing at you.
Remember, your glasses are reflective, Cecil. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
So aim it a little bit more towards the camera and enlarge.
You pull up the polygon story and distract the algorithm.
Oh, I've already put that away.
Why would you put that away? We didn't go any further into it.
Because polygon.
Ay vey.
Poly here, polygon.
Thank you, Anus.
Poly there.
I'll do this then.
All right, there you go. Private chat. Take a look. It reminds me of remember the chick from Starship Troopers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was really cute, and then she took her shirt off and she kind of had horrible tits, but she still was really pretty. Dizzy, that chick. She reminds me of her tits.
This is
it's like a little
she's
fried egg.
Skinnier here too.
What?
She's skinnier here too, way skinnier.
And her face looks awful. And
it's not the best photo.
Yeah, no, who's paying for this? Come on.
Well, apparently
this is a 2 a.m. hookup.
Yeah, this is like the type of girl that I would consider in a bind, and then I chicken out the last minute.
Right. She's a goddamn fucking tattoo of a pit bull on her upper thigh.
I have a feeling this is going to crash my computer.
No thanks. Her breath smells like sour milk, I guarantee.
It's kind of weird how she has such the energy she has. And, what's here isn't exactly amazing. It's very
oh, yeah, this is, but that's just like, it's it's just like when you're arguing with like liberals, it's like confidently stupid. This is like arrogantly mid, like or lower than mid.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
arrogantly
right.
mid.
Super gassed up mid.
Yeah. Arrogantly mid. And I'm being generous with the mid because this is like, I don't know, the whole presentation is bad for me. I don't like it.
And she keeps choosing hairstyles that do not work for her facial structure.
Because she's arrogantly mid. She thinks she's so beautiful she could pull off a pixie. No.
Oh, the pixie is only for the most attractive women.
You have to be really cute in the face to pull off a pixie. And when you're like this, you're arrogantly mid to throw a pixie on that head. Fuck you.
He just peppers in that last fuck you to really drive it home.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's her boyfriend. He looks like iDubbbz.
The Skull Leader in the chat says aggressively mediocre. That's good too. Like
that's a great
one. That's a perfect description of her. Confidently dumb, aggressively mediocre. Like fucking, yeah.
It seems like all these game journalists, the second they lose their game journalism job, they go right into retail. Like Alyssa Mercante is now working in a restaurant. Carolyn Pineda, the transsexual person from GameSpot, was working at Kroger's for a hot minute until like they got the editor-in-chief in Kotaku that was super gay, and they snatched up Carolyn Pineda from the bagging job. Pineda was selling all of their stuff. Like literally, I should have bought some stuff just for the lulz. Like, I'll buy your video games, my dear sweet liberal.
Here, I want to share my screen. I took everything down that's dirty. This is her fully dressed.
I pray to God that you have not failed me, Cecil.
This is what we're talking about. This is like,
all right, hold on.
You ain't got the grill for that head. Like this, I don't find her attractive at all. Like she's who Marvel would pick to be the Silver Surfer. Let's put it that way.
Oh, why do you got it? Remind me of Silver Surfer.
Here you go. Look, she has 2 arms and a legs. It's a perfectly functioning female.
On fatpello.com.
Don't say the name, Lord. Oh crap! It's right here. Oh Jesus, we're screwed. You didn't crop that, Cecil. Little C's. The fact that it's on that site and FAP is in the titles also is terrible because where is the FAP? Like if you're stroking it to this, man, you have a type. Now Anus is becoming a sex symbol. I don't approve of that either.
But you have to have really acute in the face, like to have short hair.
You got to be Halle Berry level.
You gotta have like, yeah, you'd be like, it's like, in spite of this hair, I'm hot. Like, I like that. That's good. She thinks she's that. I don't know how, but she thinks somebody lied. And
I'm pretty sure she's surrounded by sycophants.
Yeah.
Wait, she lost her job? I lost my job and I'm struggling to get a new one because of a year-plus long harassment campaign. I am a human being. Not having health insurance is scary. Moving apartments in the midst of all of this is a huge financial strain.
What a liar.
When you live in New York,
what a fucking liar. Did you even catch that?
Oh, the harassment campaign? Yeah, of course.
No, I'm a human being.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Justin, remember for 3 months, I think the important question about Mercante is, would you give a good review of a game she made, promotes if she... No! Like, why do I have to suffer?
I would.
Of course, Cecil would. He's an animal. This chick is mid AF. That's right, Peppo. Snake Guy. To be fair, Mercante restaurants are a gold mine. Known a server who made 70 to 80K a year. Well, it's Mercante.
In New York City, you could do really, really well as a server.
Well, apparently she got fired because you people didn't like her.
You people.
I was doing my job well before this happened. The cruelest people got what they wanted, and most people in this industry just let it happen. Thank you to everyone supporting me and giving me the freelance work they can spare. I stand by everything that I have done throughout my career and believe that sticking up for yourself and others should never hinder you or what. Like, I forgot she existed until Anus brought her up.
I brought her up?
Didn't you? Because we have I can't remember.
How do we get here?
I don't know. It's like,
How did we get here? I didn't.
How did I
bring
get
this
to
up.
looking at her tits just now? Like, how did
we were complaining about something, and then it reminded me of like Mercante. I maybe.
the
I
chick
think
from
the chick from
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop?
Bebop.
The
Oh,
Bebop
maybe.
chick?
Well, we ended someplace where we probably shouldn't have been, but now we know that she is a waitress in New York. Please tip her. She needs health insurance. What does she need health insurance for? Like, you could go a long time without health insurance in New York. I've done it. Cecil's done it.
Yeah.
You just don't break anything.
Cecil's still alive.
I break everything and I still have no one.
He has tried numerous times to end himself. He's even got like tchotchkes from forbidden temples and tombs just littered about the house, and he's still here.
I feel like a gypsy cursed me to keep me alive.
Oh, more power to him. The people like to watch you suffer begging for 20K subs.
I'm trying to get that thinner curse, man. That would be good.
Well, you're not getting that. You want to get thinner, it's treadmill time.
All I get is everlasting life. No, take it off. I'm
19,000 subscribers. And you're like,
you will live forever. No. Why?
You will sell dirty comic strip. Reggie D head. Mercante is the chick you do after last call. Nah, not even last call for me. Eric Timber Chef for 2. Goodbye, Blue Sky. Goodbye. Are we talking about the song or the website?
The thing is, she's not like a nightmare on the looks, but you can't. What you add the
you can't have that
the personality. You can't have that personality with the looks. It's forget it. No way.
Pull up a current picture of Mercante. You see why she can't go back. Those were current photos that we saw.
No,
That was her in her prime.
That was
prime Mercante.
It was on Fapello. Come on,
That was Fapello, baby. Don't you understand?
I don't think Fapello has a big guideline or a bar. That's my opinion.
That was fappable Mercante. You want waitress Mercante.
Yes, give me 2025 Mercante. I need the new stuff. I can't be bothered with old stuff.
On it.
What's next on the docket? We got to keep things moving.
I feel like Zoe on
Grand
25.
Theft Auto 6 has been delayed and it is coming out May 26th, 2026.
There you go.
Hi, everyone.
They locked it in for that day?
They locked it in for May 26th.
I bet it'll come out in the fall.
We are very sorry that it's later than you expected. The interest and excitement surrounding the new Grand Theft Auto has been truly humbling for our entire team. We want to thank you for your support and your patience that we forced upon you as we work to finish the game. With every game we have released, the goal has always been to try and exceed your expectations, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is no exception. We hope you understand that we need this extra time to deliver at the level of quality you expect and deserve. We look forward to sharing more information with you soon. Sincerely, Rockstar Games.
Yeah.
Looks, I don't know. By the way, you should give a viewer warning before you share this one.
Well,
this is her today.
Why are we doing a zoom in, Cecil?
I guess
this is after she was crying about something, and then she just like has to post.
She probably got fired and posted this to get, some kind of sympathy or something. What's the point of crying if you can't do it on social media?
You got me, Cecil, the modern woman. As a man, when you cry, you do it by yourself.
Yeah.
If you cry and no one hears you, did you truly cry?
Exactly.
Here's how a man should cry. First, put on Metallica as loud as possible. Second, get in the shower. No one can hear it. No one can see it. Tears wash away. That's it.
Now you got to do it like Batman. You got to just be in the rain.
Rain is okay too.
That's a good move to make because then you're just out. You're getting some air. That's the way. What? There's a reason behind this. Why she cried, Cecil?
I don't know. She probably lost her job at fucking whatever.
Because she learned that you would never fuck her.
Whoa! I never said never.
No, I said Gundo.
Never said
sorry. Cecil said you would. You're a sick fuck.
Money on it that she would think she's better than me, and that's the comedy of the whole thing. Joseph for the 50. I turned on a whim, and you three and a chat are making me laugh. I appreciate it because I needed it. This is the last donut of the night. Now, roll a Phil clip.
Very nice.
YouTube made me delete the anti-Mercante part of the
Phil,
message. Wow.
Phil,
You're
and
getting a lot of
Phil,
Phil
we're gonna
today,
dance.
sir.
We're gonna dance tonight. We're gonna do that. I'm doing a back-to-back dancing with Phil.
Yeah, Cecil's getting into
All right.
it.
Very nice. Can we get some support for the silliness tonight?
Ridiculousness.
Can we get some
The
support tonight
ridiculousness.
for this ridiculousness, please?
I think you're a better Phil.
Man. By the way, someone in the chat was like, she's crying because Gundam wouldn't, but mostly because Cecil would.
Oh,
Well, Cecil, like, he's not one to turn down a free meal.
No. Well, now I'm happily involved with my girlfriend, who I love, and she's in the chat.
And now we like force Cecil to eat moldy bread for the amusement of the children, which probably wasn't safe. I looked it up.
I was also kind of hungry.
oh my goodness. Frosk or Mercante? You have to pick one. You have to pick
Mercante,
one.
not even, no, yeah.
Gunno, I'm a huge fan, but I have to say, and honestly, I'm embarrassed, but I'm a new fan of Anus. Well, Anus is unfortunately become a sex symbol on Twitter.
Anus isn't for everyone, but once you get accustomed to it, I mean, sorry.
I turned
long as
on my
it's
phone.
washed.
It is like drawings of anus. There's 3D rendered images of anus. I mean, oh my God, here we go. Pretty soon it's going to be anus feet. Do that. That will bother her.
How dare you? How dare you?
This is from her Twitter account from Alyssa. Like, this is like, yeah, this is.
You're not blocked?
No.
I'm blocked. I haven't done anything to her.
This is aggressively mid, and she is really throwing it out there like she's fucking Jessica Rabbit.
Oh boy.
You know what I mean? Like, you are not.
Watch out.
Your pose does not match the fucking merchandise. You know what I mean? It's like you have a confidence that how?
I wish I had that
I
confidence.
mean, you know, it's not horrible. It's not like, you know, but it's like you are way, your confidence level is way out of fucking whack.
I think that's just generational. Due to social media, it's kind of given a lot of people this air of just arrogance and thinking they kick ass when they really don't.
I mean, she posted this. This is on her Twitter.
I know. She's feeling herself.
This is her, like,
I will always
check
work
out
to support
world.
a more diverse game industry.
This is from January of this year.
Last night was so lovely and affirming. Thank you to everyone who made it so special. All right, what's going on here, Cecil?
Why is she showing her ass while saying this message?
New York Game Awards. Why is she there? What does she do in gaming?
She's a bigwig.
Ay vey. New York Game Awards didn't send me an invite, but she gets one. I have to be one of New York's triumph stories.
You're
me and
Cinderella
Cecil.
Yeah, invite me.
Why are we not invited?
Hey, I finished Red Dead Revolver on PlayStation 2. Where's my parade?
You know, I got to give it to you. That was a tough game back in the day.
Yeah.
And there's no gaming since, Cecil. Makes sense. How's the new computer, by the way?
We're not on it because I couldn't set up my mic yet. I'm doing it right today, right after. Everything's set up. Every part of it's set up except for my mic.
You're so lucky that, like, I forgot to pay to have a dick laser etched on the glass. Like, I literally forgot. And then I'm like, oh, shit, they already mailed it. Oh, well, next time.
It's a thought that counts. Next time. You know how long I keep these things, right? 16 years on average. So,
well, then, you know, I'll be dead by then, most likely.
I'm not me first, pal.
Get up here, Fluffy. Someone asked how Pokemon is. I don't know. Oh, wait, no. Filipino news sites were covering her talking about, like, eat the rich while being rich. I guess she was over in Asia or something. I didn't dig any deeper.
We had that on the show last week, didn't we? She was like in the boat.
Yeah, she was in the boat, just being the typical rich online person trying not to pretend to be rich. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm hood rich. Yeah, I'm gonna let you kids know.
Eat the rich.
Like, I mean the really rich people. Like, girl, you're worth $28 million.
Fuck the 1%.
I know. Oh my God.
Kill them.
I can't take it. Her and Hassan Piker, two people rich as fuck, LARPing like they're one of us. Oh, God. I love to fly in a private plane. I take photos and everything. I send it to my ex-girlfriend, wouldn't I, Fluffy? And I go, look at me. Look at Daddy. He's so rich. Good dog.
That's right.
Stupid bitch.
Good dog.
Oh, yeah. Dogs.
Gundam is totally sane.
You guys
not
got me
losing
20
it.
subs. You guys got me 20 subs.
We are 20 subs closer to the
20.
impossible goal. Hail Cecil. Hold on, dog in my face. Hail Gundam, Cecil, and Girl Stew. She's not Girl Stew. She disappears all the time. Well, Stew's dead. Here's a little support for the silliness. Do you think we'll have a World War III before GTA? Oh, man, you're right. Pakistan and India are fighting. I forgot about that.
Oh, boy. This could be your last show.
Well, I'm going to just say things like my financial advisor said.
Fighting.
What do you think if Pakistan and India get heated up to 2,000 degrees, right? Suppose they do start launching those. What do you think
They have nukes?
Yeah, oh, yeah. They're both nuclear.
How do they have nukes?
Everybody
They don't even have fully functioning roads.
Blame the Rosenbags. I don't know. Who stole the nuclear secrets? I don't know. Here's the thing.
9/11 versus 7/11 Crow, you're banned for hate speech.
What do you think the world is going to smell like after Pakistan and India are heated up to 2,000?
Well,
it's going to be like a
probably
lingering.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like the kitchen.
Wouldn't it all be burned away, though, Cecil?
The whole atmosphere, where we'd all die.
I remember one rich woman saying she went to India because she wanted to find herself or some crap. You know how rich women are.
And then
she said she got off the plane and turned right back around and got back on the plane and said she was leaving.
Most of them are too proud to do that, and they just go and they come back with like insane illnesses. The kid that remember Mary Poppins, the little kids on that.
No,
you never saw Mary Poppins.
I know of Mary Poppins.
Right, so the little boy on that, he grew up, and the Beatles went to go to India, and he went with his friends. Came back and caught him and died like at 20 years old. Like died just after a trip to fucking India. Came back with some incurable disease and died. Like, and so many people go there, get violently ill. I want to remind people, 600,000 people a year die of dysentery. That's diarrhea in India. A year, 600,000.
God, those Indians must be so strong. They live there their whole lives.
Mm-hmm. And they're still and their population is still growing despite that.
Papa Gundam, please love me. Okay. You're loved, small one. Their population is still growing because they horny. Those are horny people.
Gotta be. I mean, to get past the smell and still have sex.
Well, basically, if India and Pakistan take themselves out, I don't think it's going to affect the market much. That's what my financial advisor says. Now, if they do it with nukes, that might change things.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't they use nukes?
Well, I would hope not, because, the rest of the planet. But, nothing makes sense anymore.
We're the only that they're mindful about killing one another
and affecting everybody else in the process. Have some decency.
Okay.
I don't know what to make of things. Everything it's like, okay, let me clear my thoughts. It seems as if we are the only generation to live through around 4 to 6 once in a lifetime catastrophes in the span of 5 or 6 years. It just keeps coming.
It's true.
And then the older generation's like, oh, suck it up. We had a house at your age. Like, well, houses when you were young were like, you could buy them with a couple dollars in your pocket and a few twigs and a berry.
Yeah.
Now you need to have like $250,000 just to put a down payment on the house that was literally worth $250,000 5 years ago.
$500 in one of your grandma's blueberry pies, and we got this 8-bedroom.
Yeah, I know. As long as you marry our daughter, and
we worked hard. God, it's like yeah. Like meanwhile, for a fucking shithole, it's like $500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially in New York. Oh my God.
Forget it.
They're out of their minds.
All right, here, let me give an update to you people, and I mean you people the same way I say it about.
Oh, I didn't even see this. A cantalouper for the 20. Steven Crowder went to Rumble. He's my favorite, just behind you. It is the new YouTube. Also, mix my Dixie Wreck. Oh, son of a
Gundam.
Get him out of
why
here.
Is that? Why you're on stream
Get him out of here now.
What happened?
Every time.
I'm out of here.
Wait, Virtual Maid has requested for feet.
Fine. Since I'm the only one on camera.
Well, they're looking for Anus's feet.
You want to check out my old man slippers?
Give us your toes. They want your toes, Cecil.
Okay.
Well, DSP cover GTA he already has.
Gundam says he likes girl on girl, so
now get that out of here.
They gave that chick a sex
What are you doing?
I was just trying to help you out.
God. Why do you switch from GTA to that when we're talking about GTA? Yes, DSP will cover.
You said you're Dixie, and I thought you needed some.
That'll help.
So we were covering GTA 6, Cecil. How do you feel about that game? That's a landmark coming to the.
I can't wait, but I feel like better to have him have all the problems worked out before they release an inferior product, because people are going to be demanding the absolute best from them. So if it takes an extra day or two, I'm okay with that. Just like that George R.R. Martin book. Take your time, make sure it's right.
Well, we'll see this before George R.R. Martin's next book. I mean, let's just be real here. Oh, we have to do the Cecil plug.
There we go. 19,671. Your audience tonight could get it to 20,000.
You're getting more subscribers than I'm getting, my dude.
Yeah, but you've already got them all.
I'm trying to get to 1 million just to prove a point. I have to get back.
We're both trying to prove a point. I'll open more accounts and sub you on them. How about that?
There we go. That's the.
You know what? I do actually have a couple of accounts that I work, and I don't think you're subbed on all of them. So you're going to get at least 2 or 3 more tonight.
All right, that should stop the bleeding of, I'd say, about 7 to 40 after this live stream.
All right, let's see if we get us to 20. It's been years, 6 years.
What is this still doing here?
Oh,
Jesus H. Christ!
Was she showing that?
It says GTA 6 delayed, and I clicked it. No, Fluffy, bad dog. Here we go. He can't lift his leg.
They're giving that potato head lesbian scenes now.
Yeah.
Great.
It is what it is.
It is a fucking absolutely assault on beauty. It's a fuck you to the audience. Oh, you want some hot lesbian scenes? Here, this is one of the lesbians. Oh, fuck you.
I'll get you 1 million, but you have to say you and Pokey are a couple. Oh, yeah, like you'll pull that off, Ash. Have you seen this trailer?
No, it's the first time I'm seeing it.
I have a feeling this is just, here's a hot take. I didn't care for GTA 5 that much.
You think what?
I didn't care that much for GTA 5. The story was all right. The gameplay felt like a step back.
Either your mic is cutting out or my speakers are. Am I getting a little like yep from him?
Let me check. Anus, is my mic broken?
No, you are. Yeah, people in the chat are saying you're cutting out.
Great.
That looks good.
How's that?
Better.
Okay, my wire's broken.
Okay.
This thing cost, I think I paid $100 for this wire. DSP's right. MXLR is dead.
I mean, the graphics look great. I mean, everything looks like fucking near real life.
Yeah, I think they put all of their eggs in the graphical bucket, but these are also cutscenes. So the characters are rendered higher poly in these than they are in game.
Yeah, I got it.
So right now we're kind of like getting the absolute
best of the best of the best of the game, right?
And then when we play the game, the character models will be more like plastic looking with dead eyes.
It's gonna look like Minecraft in between the cutscenes.
Probably on like a bad computer.
It's like GoldenEye.
Well, it does look good. I just hope to God the gameplay is at least on par with GTA 4. I want to be thrown out of a car window when I crash and roll down the street, hit a pole, then die.
There you go.
Have the car get really wrecked, more practical effects when helicopters fly over water and stuff like that. But
a lot of ass, I gotta say, tons of ass.
We do need more ass.
They're delivering in these cutscenes.
Well, we're in Miami, Florida. We're hanging out in Latin clubs.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see women's bodies.
Look, yes, idealized hot women's bodies.
Well, it is in Florida. You really can't like pass off Alyssa Mercante there.
We have an HBO show of a major video game.
HBO. They're
and they got a goddamn potato head having a lesbian.
It's a Neil Druckmann show. It's everything I expect it to be.
And
that is Florida ass. BBL City. Good point. BBLs are very big.
Yeah, the Chuds won. They got what they wanted. You wanted ass. It's so pathetic.
I know there was a lot of talk of GTA being possibly woke. So maybe like the delay is to roll some stuff back. Who knows? You know, I don't know for sure. I'm just saying it seems like the culture has shifted real hard recently.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Things are still lame and gay, though.
I'm just going from just like moms at the park with their kids. It's the culture.
Here we go.
The culture has changed.
I think that woman drops that word regularly. If a refrigerator does something wrong, it's catching an M-bomb.
Let me test what kind of an audience you have.
No, don't even bother. I'm not going down that road. I just finished being in trouble. Not enough G-string bikinis. I agree, Wolfsbane.
All right, we just went up another 5.
Up, here we go.
Went up another. If I hit 20 tonight, I'll send Shiloh a $100 from It's a Gundam show.
Who's Shiloh?
The mom with the GoFundMe.
Don't do that because people will 100% think it's me, and then
I'll do it from Cecil Says. But care of It's a Gundam.
Thank you, Cecil.
All right. Either way, $100. If we hit 20,000, we'll think of somebody. Ooh, I know.
That's probably Anus. Why is my feet?
I know who to do it
from. Why did you do that, Anus? Oh, great. Now Anus isn't working.
Anus.
Oops. There we go.
Gundam, I got an idea of who to send it from, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, Darkside Phil.
All right. All right. If we get to 20,000 subs tonight, $100 donation in DSP's name.
Oh my goodness. I'm not wrong, bro, with the 5. If Pakistan and India start heating up, the world is going to start smelling so bad. Also, Gundo has sexual fan art of him too. Rule 34.
What?
Oh, not me looking this up immediately.
Get this out of it. Why would you? No, get him out of here. Where's the off button? No, honk honk, bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why would people do that? Here we go. There we go. Disappointed face. What's the next story? Get the lesbian scene out of here. Get it out.
There's nothing when I search for you on Rule 34.
Good.
I was lied to.
Nature is healing. Thank the Lord.
Google search Cecil Fapello.
No. More tacos at GTA, please. Like literal tacos?
No.
Well, you could eat tacos in San Andreas. I missed that feature. Going to a burger place, being able to eat, and your character would get overweight.
Really? I never played it.
Oh, give it a shot. It is old. So more like Gundam X Kiersey fan art. We do need more of that. Oh, crap. I forgot the Axer to come on.
Well, I got a backer on my comic, too. You guys are great.
Ah, crap. I forgot.
I should come on here more often.
Maybe. I mean, we.
Whoa. Actually, remove that.
What?
Neil Dranker for this crap.
Oh, really? For playing this clip?
Yeah, they took his video down.
Oh, okay. I could. Yeah, I mean, that's not even fair. That's bait on their part, then, to make something so bad and then you can't play the clip.
I don't think it's bait. They probably believe what they're doing is fantastic and awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, she says, "I'm gonna be a dad," right here. Could you imagine it? It's just as retarded as you're thinking. Yes.
Almost as retarded as she looks.
Very true.
I watched. I never played the game, so
here we go. I pulled it up very quickly. This is how it should be done. The host should not have to move quicker than the producer.
He runs a tight ship.
I'm sorry, I got huge balls.
What are you talking about? You play with the dog again?
Oh, my dogs are fixed.
Did you watch the show at all?
I mean, like throwing a ball to the dog.
Either of you watched that show?
No, I couldn't bring
I made it until Ron Swanson's gay adventure, and then I like
Wait. They made
You're
Ron
brave.
Swanson gay?
Oh yeah, there was a whole episode.
Not interested.
The entire episode
Not
was
interested.
Ron Swanson and his lover were Pedro Pascal's contacts, and it tells their entire life of how they met, fell in love, and then one of them gets leukemia, but it's after the world ended, so he couldn't get treatment, and then they both they had a dinner, they made love, and then they killed themselves, and then Pedro Pascal's character shows up, but they leave him instructions and say, we're sorry, but we had to kill ourselves.
Thank you for
but the entire episode is their love.
Saying that also gets you tagged by the system, Cecil. I'm gonna have to tell you what does and doesn't happen.
What'd I say, Ron Swanson?
No, you can't say kill. You gotta bubble yourself, Cecil.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
He's like, I don't know why the channel won't grow. And meanwhile, the transcript that is taken of his channel is all red flags.
I'm sorry.
Like, you don't
I really am. I'm not trying to be loosey goosey.
I know it's you're a normal person, but we're on an abnormal site.
Okay, I'll get back. Maybe I should start doing that on my channel too.
I'll tell you what works and what doesn't work.
Okay.
Send me a message and go, can I do this? And I'll let you know.
All right. I got anything having to do with at the end of existence. I got to watch. Okay. I got it.
Let's see. A white guy named Tyrone for 11 months. Hail my favorite born again bigot. Hello, Cecil. And the snow Mexican Nyanus.
That's me.
Yeah.
Big Peppo. I love how Nyanus has DAI higher under her name. That's what I am.
Wow, people really want me to make that donation. I'm starting to get subs.
Oh, Christ almighty. I pressed the wrong button.
Navi with the 5. Hi there, Papa Gundam. It's my first time donating. What is a good starting point to start watching Gundam?
Is that Navi from the old Discord? Well, it depends on what you want to watch. Maybe do something that isn't the entire UC, because the UC takes a while to get into. So you could try Iron Blood Orphans. That could be a good starting point. You watch that, see how much you like it. Then you delve into the Universal Century that spans literal decades, whereas to alternate reality shows are completely encapsulated in 1 or 2 seasons.
So what's a good point to start?
I said Gundam Iron Blood Orphans.
I'm a snow Mexican. I'm from Canada.
How many super chats we got?
So many.
No, we better get through them.
Chocobo Joe with 10. Sorry I'm late. Caught up on a good anime recommending Rock is a Lady's Modesty. It's a refreshing change from the oversaturation of Born in Another World as punishment for Netflix shenanigans.
I didn't understand a word of that.
It's an anime. He said.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a music anime. I would play a trailer, but no one this crap.
$100.
What? Where? What?
100 smacks from Jesse Villegas.
It's time for Phil.
Phil, and Phil. And we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance tonight. We're gonna do. I'm doing a back-to-back dancing with Phil. All right.
Thank you, Jesse.
Very nice. Can we get some support for the silliness tonight? Can we get some support tonight for this ridiculousness, please?
There's so much support for silliness today. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, a little something for the silliness.
Have some vitamins on me. I would, but oil filled does hair follicles. So unfortunately, I've been sober for going on a year. So I do other things to ruin my life by screwing my ex-wife who's remarried. LOL. God, my life is miserable.
Why would you go back to that? Like,
I can relate, Jesse. But not even gonna question it. We've all been there. Cecil's been there too.
I wouldn't. I'd bang Alyssa Mercante before my ex-wife in a heartbeat.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's how bad it got.
Oh my God, I hate her.
The doc for 15 months.
Oops. There you go. The doc for 15 months. Oh, sorry. I was saving all the memberships for the very last. I was just going to.
Okay, then we'll do it your way.
Benixar with the 1999. Damn, I'm late, but super happy to see you both as always. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Gundam, what nightmares do you have for us today? This was an early on one. Absolutely love all your posts, Anus. Is Cecil going to be here? He's here.
Yes. And Benixar's always, I want to thank you because he was introduced to me on this show and he's always in my chat. And I do appreciate him.
Phoenix Star is a positive light. No
Good. Always positive. Always.
I started my own message like a fool.
Oops. Renard Leather with the 199. Free collar for Blue and Fluffy. Yes or no?
What type of free collar for Blue and Fluffy? Who's Blue? Oh, Anus
my
has
dog.
a dog. I'm pretty sure Blue has collars.
Yeah,
I'm looking for one for Fluffy. Oh wait, this guy might make leather. I guess Fluffy could use a collar if it's got some spikes on it.
Yeah, Fluffy would have a spike collar.
Spike collar.
Call
We
that
got
one
pit bulls
killer.
around here. That way, if one tries to grab her by the neck, it gets a mouthful of spikes.
She's got big dog energy.
She really does.
Gairu Witch with a 20. Let me be the first to add to the new PC for Gundam fund.
I've already got all the funds. I mean, the parts.
Can I get a collar too? Oh, please.
Sure, Cecil.
Black. Thank you.
Urzo with the 5. 1950. The future will be amazing. We will have flying cars. 2025. Serial shitter at large. News at 11.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And our driving cars can put you in accidents.
Is shitting in public even a crime anymore? I mean,
well, this
when I lived in St. Pete, it was like a daily thing. Like you go down the street and you're, oh, there's someone pooping.
Man Bear Pig for the 10. Are you going to play Order 33? I'm considering it. People say it's good. I hear other people go, oh, it's really woke. But then I'm kind of like, I don't care if something is woke per se, if it's like encapsulated some new crap. If it's some new IP and someone wants to do whatever they want with their thing, I don't give a rat's ass. I'm only bothered when something I like gets changed. Golem the half-botched circumcision left over, or I don't even know what type of money this is.
Half-botched circumcision left over.
It's Gundo and hiatus. What type of funding is that?
Hey, there you go.
Thanks for 20. Here you go. Well, thank you. I don't know what it's for.
It's for you.
Here you go.
All right, then. Meth Bear. He's often in DSP streams. Well, restreams making fun of Phil. Phil's angry at chat for voting for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for his marathon. I might tune in for that. And I say tune in, I mean, I'll watch somebody else talk about it. He says there's no actual game. And he was forced to look at women with heaving bosoms instead of buff, sweaty man butt. Okay, I gotta look this up. You take over, Adis. I gotta see this. Why would he complain? I hear that game is great.
The next guy, Snake Guy with a $5. Phil hating on KCD2 is the best since it's a legit good game. He hates those titties.
Whoa.
What?
Those heaving bahungas. Get him out of his face.
What?
Don't you know that DSP is afraid of the female form?
It's really weird how he acts.
Is he really against like titties in video games?
I think it's because of his wife.
In ass.
Ever since he married Kat, he like switched. I'm 1,000% sure that if he plays a video game for attractive women, she just goes off on him. You know? Gotta be the case.
Big Amish with a 20. How a dev tells you they love Berserk Elden Ring without saying they love Berserk and Elden Ring. The super secret boss is literally Guts fought beneath the Erd tree and he's wielding the moonlit greatsword. Definitely check out 33.
All right, I'll give it a sniff. I probably won't go too far in the game. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm still trying to play through the first Judgment game. I'm like 3 hours in, and I've had this game since launch. When did this come out?
I was just going to ask you that.
I bet it's been years. Like when the PlayStation 5 first dropped.
Oh, wow. Legion 247 with a 2. UC story guy who got robbed in dead body wrap. I think we read that one before.
Yeah, we don't know who he is.
And we don't know.
They
Do we know
arrested
what
the
that
guy
is?
who had sex with the dead body.
Oh, in the subway.
They caught him,
New
yeah.
York. Oh, thank goodness. What a
He's
weird-
illegal alien.
It came out in 2018.
Dead bodies are safe again.
Oh, what? An illegal alien did something wrong on the subways in New York, Cecil? This is fake news.
Somebody died on the subway.
I know. It was the R train.
Meanwhile, I've been playing possum on the train all week, not a touch.
It doesn't work when everybody knows you're dating an attractive
You
young girl,
playing
Cecil.
possum, Vaseline in one hand, baby oil in the other. Come on, shampoo in your pocket just in case you're a prison junkie, like anything.
What he was actually doing
No
was he was
dice.
smoking his pipe, wearing his soft slippers, messing with that computer. Confounded thing needs me to set up my microphone. Fiddlesticks.
Sort of. That's more accurate.
Nick Tomato with the 2. Is it weird being attracted to DSP?
No, it's not. Perfectly natural. It's part of growing up.
Nick, I don't know what to tell you or what's going on with your life. Yeah, really, I don't know, guy. We're gonna have to get you some help. We're gonna set up a tips goal for therapy, little dude.
You've got a type, and your type is fucking loser. So it's
Your
good.
type is emaciated old man who doesn't take care of his body and his arms are atrophied.
His leg is atrophied too. I remember that.
His life is atrophied.
Vaderfly with the 5. I am starting to work on cosplay to honor you, my chicken nugget color brother. What is your shoe model? Just black shoes?
Well, the shoe model for this is up to artist interpretation. You would most likely catch me outside in cowboy boots. Or if I was wearing blue jeans that were, a regular fit that went with a certain type of shirt or, some sort of flare clothes, I'd probably wear Jordan 1s in a matching color scheme.
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm 2'11". I'm
No,
5'11", 5'10", 5'11".
5'11", 5'10", 5'11". You can wear cowboy boots. I'm 5'7". You can't. There's a shortness. It's like a ride on. It's like a ride on.
It goes past his knees.
What? What? What are you saying, Cecil?
If you're too short, you can't wear cowboy boots. Yeah, exactly. She had it. The boots are higher than your knees. It looks retarded.
I didn't even know this existed. Let me look. I'm Googling this right now.
No, not everybody abides by it. I'm just saying my personal thing is.
It's like how fat women don't adhere to stop wearing tube tops.
So the
For the
cowboy
love of
boots are like
God.
Wolverine's boots for you.
Tube tops, they got that like bubble of fat hanging out under their
I
armpit.
live in Florida. And it's just the most morbidly obese women wearing the least
Tube
amount
top,
of clothing, and it just needs to stop.
So you're saying like the boots are too long and they go really high up to your knees?
Yeah, it's comical when a short guy like you. But listen, the guys who wear
Looks like Yosemite Sam.
Yeah,
his legs all boot.
But there's so many like 5'2" Mexican dudes rocking those black cowboy boots, and it's like it looks comical. It's just like, yeah, you can't you can't under 5'9" is it, and you're pushing it. That's it. Over 5'9", you're good.
No. Well, they make these for shorter guys then. It's a Chelsea.
Oh, I'd wear that. Like a beetle boot.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It works with like dress pants specifically. So if you wear dress pants, or if I'm in dress pants, I would go for a Chelsea style boot, a Moncton, your usual dress shoes. I recommend Edward Green, even though they're expensive. They are the classiest dress shoe you could have as a man.
I just have a pair of knockoff Red Wings.
Yeah, Cecil shows up in Uggs or something.
Greg,
No, I have,
you feeling it?
You feeling it?
You feeling it?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Oh, good Lord. Isn't it another Street Fighter? Okay. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah, that photo of DSP.
He was freaking out about some game and big bazoongas.
Yeah, he was showing off like how skinny his arms were. He wasn't doing it on purpose. I gotta find it. Keep going. Why is there a black woman in New York City, Cecil? I mean, like the statue.
I'm sure there's many of them.
I mean, the statue.
Do you see that statue? The name of that statue is "Excuse Me." That's the name of the statue.
Sometimes I really don't know what's going on with this state.
The world is fucking absolutely insane.
I think no, it's not the world. It's just like our liberal states are retarded. I don't know what this symbolizes.
Fat, black, ugly, angry. And they said, and the artist said, I modeled it after David from fucking what is that, the Louvre? Or
David and Goliath?
No,
or
like
sorry, that's Goliath. I'm thinking of.
Michelangelo's David, I'm sure.
It's like what I honestly thought that was AI all day until I fucking was like, wait, that's real. Of course it's real. It's the name of that statue is
No,
Jack
is that
Doherty for the
seriously his
5.
name?
Papa Gundo, have you checked out Expedition 33? It's been years since I've played such a good game. Game studios are scared. Okay. Everybody is on about this, so I might have to play it. Or I'll send Anus to play it because she'll actually have time to do it.
You just think I'm made of time.
Well, you polish off boxed wine like it's nobody's business. You have to have time
I
for
have
that.
the same box of red wine since like 3 weeks ago. K to the Swiss with the 5. Dating advice. Don't treat women like people or humans. They love that. Don't listen to Anus. Don't ask a fish how to catch a fish.
Okay, Swiss, sometimes he just comes in here and he gives you some good advice.
Snoopy did with the 10.
Don't treat women like
He just saw don't listen to Anus and he's like, hell yeah. Don't listen to her.
Well, I can't argue with good advice. Every time I've showed a woman my softer side, it always ended.
Well, here's what I'm doing, and I know my girlfriend's in the chat, but it's fine. What I do is I'm overwhelming her with affection right now, and then I'll slowly, for no reason, start to withdraw it,
Withhold it, yes.
Yeah, and then it will absolutely drive her insane, and she'll never feel comfortable and always think she's doing something wrong, and will do anything to please me. And I feel like that works. That's a good. That makes a healthy relationship.
I was looking for not King Cobra. I was looking for DSP's arms because there's a really bad photo put up today. It was funny. And then I found King Cobra's teeth. It's terrible. Oh, my sweet Lord.
Sorry, Juju, if you're in the chat, I'm sorry, but I'm starting to pull back now.
He's a tactician.
Yeah. Not you. It's you. No, it is you. It's your fault. See, I just started.
Stupid is with a 10. I bought some Brazilian bum lotion after Gundam mentioned it. Now I smell as beautiful as I feel on the inside.
Did you use the body wash? It's fantastic. You put that on, you clean yourself, and you just feel relaxed, exfoliated, and you smell amazing.
Brazilian
every time
bum lotion?
I'll show you it's the bum cream. You do that afterwards. I'll show it to you after the stream, Cecil. This is some of the best stuff ever.
Okay.
Yeah, this was at the 5. So in order to be successful, you must portray an image of success.
Well, with women, you have to have something going on. If you got nothing going on, you need to be good looking.
Nobody wants somebody that no one else wants.
Especially today's day and age. Like, what do you hear women complain about the most on most dating apps and stuff and online? Men making money, men having ambition, men doing that. But then they sit there and say, but don't have too much ambition. You have to have time for me, but don't be a workaholic. You just got to do certain things that just display that you don't care and you got better things going on. And for some reason they're interested. And the second you make her the center of your world, she ditches you. The literal minute. I know I've done it a couple times like an effing fool. I've even made the mistake.
Read this quick. He's got to take his mother to the hospital. Sorry.
I mean, this is an older message too.
Oh
so
my
we're
God,
so
he's
honest.
been waiting for you to read this. His mom.
Bendix Star with the 20. Hey, sorry, I'm not going to actually stay for the full show today. My mother needs to go to the hospital. I'll see you later and hope everyone here has a great day.
God,
he's already gone. I'm 1,000% sure.
No, he's been waiting for you to.
Are you kidding?
I hope she's okay. Go.
Don't worry, the stream will be on no refunds.
Wreck with a 2. There's a Gundam down here.
Wreck, he's been around since the day I started.
Seriously, Bendix Star, I hope your mom's okay. I'm sorry.
I hope so too. For real. Virtual
I don't know
made
why
me
Bendix sent money to tell us.
Because he loves you like he loves his mother, apparently.
Don't love me. I'll be gone one day.
$5. What type of art you want in the art tag? I did post that one with the legs last week. Love your voice, Gundo. Posted on the
thank you.
art tag on Pixiv.
Now I got to look for this person. It's Pixiv.
Pixiv is like I wrote that in my thing so I can. It sounds like a website. Andimus with the 5. Gundam's advice works
Oh my
mostly.
Jesus.
Gundam's advice works for mostly broken women, but to his credit, there are a lot of those.
But the broken women tend to be the ones you that catch your eye. You know, they're like good looking, and then you're like, oh, you start scratching, and then you go, oh, you're crazy. Oh, you have like more baggage than a fucking airplane. I got
You know, sometimes you think you met a girl that's normal. Don't look up that word pics of anus. It's a lot of porn art. Jesus Christ. The worst is when you think you found a normal girl. You're like, okay, finally met an average normal girl. She's average looking. She has both of her parents. She comes from a normal home. She works hard, and then she just goes crazy. You know, it's like after 6 months, all of a sudden, she starts doing wild and crazy things and ruining your life. And you're like, what happened? I thought this one was well adjusted. What the hell is this? And then before you know it, forget it.
When did you get comfortable screaming at me? I don't remember that switch.
Why are you in a mental ward? What did you do? What do you mean you got stabbed in a car? It just escalates.
I had an incident at Claire's.
I had an incident with someone I was talking to. It's okay, though. It's not that bad. You're freaking out.
I had an incident at Claire's Accessories. I'm in jail. Can you get me?
I may have committed fraud. I'm like, what do you mean you may have committed fraud?
I wrote checks with an account they closed 10 years ago, but I still had the checks.
Ian Carroll's with a 5. You should have Aaron Clary on your channel sometime. He's here on YouTube.
Anus, who's that?
Do it.
Aaron Clary. I don't know. I wrote it down. I don't know.
Aaron Clary.
We've reached a point where, like, outside of this live stream, me and Anus are not online much.
Aaron. Yeah. Michael South with the 10. The 4-slot toaster is the way to go. Eggos are a minimum 4 waffles to be a breakfast.
Oh, damn. That point.
That's a lot of waffles.
You're a big boy.
Like
I like the way he thinks.
And you split it in half. That's like 4 slots you need. So he's right.
But the fun of having 4 waffles for breakfast is making the second.
What is
set.
this? What is this?
Oh, it's just dealing with women.
How men say sorry and how women say they're sorry.
I thought the thing was that men never say sorry.
Sure. It seems like I always have to say sorry for something. Almost daily. What's the next super chat? We have tons to get through before the show ends.
Sorry, Nick Tomato with a 10. For one night, yes, I had many. I am good looking. I didn't want to say it out loud. I have experience. Am I now bragging? I want my...
Well, you're good looking. That's why it's different.
And Tatian just wanted to have a goof, but don't tell young men BS.
I'm not telling young men BS. You said you're good looking. Therefore, I'm telling guys who are average looking how to get through the system. When you're a good looking guy, you can make more happen with women than the average looking dude.
Yeah.
Like, look at Camelot.
Yeah.
See, you still tell him.
Yeah, he was literally like he could go I could go on an app and get exactly 0 swipes in a year. Camelot literally spent an entire year having sex with a different girl every night. So there's a difference. But in person, I could do well. Like everybody
you have personality.
In person, I do good. I'm not shy. I'm not afraid about rejection or anything like that. I got a pretty decent feel for who's into it and who's not anyway. So
as an average looking guy, I had to cultivate an image, a style, a vibe. I had to learn how to be a makeup artist just to look good on stage so that women were attracted to me. I had to fly to get to what you could walk to. I literally had to play multiple instruments, be an artist, a painter, decent motorcycle rider. I have to be a YouTuber.
My Tinder profile was 53, bald, overweight, broke, no fat chicks.
Good profile. You're very honest with who you are and what you want.
Snake Guy with the 5. Trick to dating is finding a woman who, like you, won't end your life while you sleep if you piss them off.
You know, I remember Britney Spears' ex-husband, the newest guy she's married to, they broke up. They got divorced, obviously. And his thing, I was reading about one of the problems he had with Britney is he'd be asleep and she'd just start punching him in the face. That's how crazy she was. And at first I laughed at it. Then reading this, I just remembered, oh my God, this happened to me. Like my fiance, like one night saw me sleeping and I looked a little too happy. And she just punches me in the face.
No.
And I wake up like, what the hell is this? And she goes, I think you were dreaming about cheating on me. And the ironic thing was that I was.
There are so many girls.
Oh my.
Literally, it's a trait. If they cannot stand the thought of you having happy without them being a part of it. They get fucking absolutely irate. Like I've seen it. I've lived it, first of all, but I've seen it with other guys where she's just like, it's like their spidey sense goes off. They're like, he's having a good time somewhere. And they'll like fucking find him and like put an end to it immediately. It's insane. Find a girl who doesn't do that and then you're good.
Yeah. Find a woman that likes you a lot. Where you'll find her and when, that's totally up to fate or chance, dude.
A girl, she gets like that Professor X, like, he's having fun somewhere. Like, I have to go. It's an emergency. I have to go fucking break it up.
I was like, hey, Ben, you want some fries? And then his wife is texting him. He's like, I can't. We're on this special diet because his wife was trying to be in Circus du Soleil. So like she wouldn't let the dude eat normal stuff while she was out. He had to eat the shitty meals she was eating to stay in shape.
That's not right.
That's just how women are on the average.
I was down in Orlando. My friend's wife is a competitive bodybuilder. She does shows and competitions. I forget. I think she's a pro actually. So we're outside of Orlando, the Universal Studios. They have that like giant candy factory confectioner thing. Me and him order fucking ice cream sundaes like this big with like a full piece of cake crammed into the top of it. And she's sitting there and we're just like two fatzos fucking eating. And she's like cutting for her competition in 3 days. It's the most disgusting. I still get guilt feelings.
Cutting was always something I was terrible at in building muscle. I'm just trash at cutting, dude. Rook takes Rook for 5. Can't watch, catch you on the replay. It'll be up very soon.
Usagi Akimbo with the 10. Get bots that have artificial wombs in CRISPR gene editors, then acquire eggs from women and solve the population problem and the complaining all in one go.
I don't know if that would solve anything. I think it would make us even more screwed up. I mean, haven't you seen Warhammer?
It's worth a try.
If I'm taking it for the 5, Anus, can you make a YouTube channel and your content is you planting stuff in your garden? I could strap a GoPro to Anus's head.
I need to get a camera. People keep telling me to film my I don't know.
Before you know it, you'll be seeing Anus like rebuilding walls, doing tiling, just wild stuff. And
I
like,
love to do stuff.
I
You
need
can
a
do
new
it.
part for my thumbnail.
Look at my father needs his house. I did a bunch of work on my father's house before he was out of medical care, and I've been busy. I don't have all this free time like you talk about.
We're talking about plants in the backyard, not Canada.
I have plants in
She's like
Canada too. I
raising
planted a garden for my
Cuban
father.
frogs.
No, I have to kill them. I have to euthanize them.
Oh God.
They're an invasive species.
It's Dr. Quinn, medicine woman over here. Raging D-Head for the 5. At what point does DSP acknowledge PWR is better than him? Never. Similar to Vegeta admitting that Goku at the end of No. No one's better than Phil. Not never. Autonomous Prime for the 10. Speaking of Hassan, turns out dude's lying about his age. Dude's 40. No way. Hassan's that old?
Was he saying he was like in his 30?
Yeah, Hassan was saying he was below 30, right?
Well,
He's
good.
33
Listen,
years.
if you lie about being in your 20s when you're 50.
Well, I'm going to give him this. If he's nearly 50, he looks great.
And he's apparently 33 when I Google him.
You know, I dated my girlfriend for 2 months before I told she because I was online. I would always say I'm 39.
Well, how old was he supposed to be when he's the professor? Like a lot of things do seem odd and it doesn't add up with Hassan. And let's face it.
How many years has he been on?
He's been around a long time, bro.
I met my girlfriend online. I have like the running joke, like, oh, I'm 39. It's an old like Jack Benny joke. I'm 39. He meets Marilyn Monroe. I'm 39. He's like in his 50s. So I meet her and she's like, how old are you? And I was like, how old do you think I am? She's like, I don't know, maybe
2 days older than
and I just didn't say yes or no. I just smiled. And then like we started like seeing each other, and I felt really bad because like she was 25 and I was 51.
I was eating her out and I looked up and I started feeling really bad. Like I was like, oh, how am I gonna break this to her?
That sounds more accurate.
And
I looked up and caught her eye.
Somebody else, a family member of mine, blew up my spot for me because he's like, this can't go on anymore. You have to tell her the truth.
They went to your girlfriend. They're like, what are you doing, Rob?
They did it right in front of me. And she was like,
Krusty the Crown College skipped watching the breaking story about how the royal family and Epstein connected to what they're connected. We're not even going to figure out what's going on there, as YouTube will punish me. Jack Dark for the 2. Sad my other super chat didn't show. We'll find it at some point. It's here somewhere. Michael South for the 2. I'm heading to Wingstop. Anyone want anything? Well, DSP is curious about the wings, so pick him up a little something, but leave it at the door, but don't make yourself known. Thumb Ugly for the 2. Flavor Flav is Kool-Aid brand. Thin is store brand. Holla. Navi for the 5. Hey there, Propaganda. This is my first time donating. What's a good... Oh, we did this one. Bad Anus didn't clip that. The
Bad Anus.
Help yourself $5. Ooh. Don't do that, please. The people will literally put that on fucking Twitter. Take out of a chat. Make sure
put
you
it on
stay
Fapio or whatever.
Yeah, you'll be on Fapio in no time.
She's really giving it to herself.
Nobody's looking for you, Cecil. They're drawing Anus. Nobody's drawing you on my timeline. A neighbor had a standoff with the cops. Dude had many charges of firearm trafficking. Had to get a shotty. Did he get blasted? Brother Darkness for the 5. Your merchant is an actual moped. You don't tell anyone you did it. Mercante is a moped. You don't tell anyone you did it.
Yeah.
And take the secret to your grave.
The saying for a moped is it's fun to ride, but you don't want your friends to see you on it.
I had a moped for a hot minute. I enjoyed it a lot. It was fun. But then it's a moped, not a fat girl. Shot Red 205.
Oh, what the fuck? Girl submit, I bet she could get rich doing a Dubai porta potty from some Cebu looking ninja in the Middle East. LOL.
No. I've seen the girls that are the porta potty girls. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, it's no fun. It's no fun taking a shit on a girl that looks like a toilet. Wasn't that?
I'm pretty sure we did this.
Wasn't that Confucius who said that?
I'm pretty sure it was him. Oh my God. First of all, can we put Nyanus fan art on your art tag on the 34th? Do what you want with Anus, not me. Spud Boy for the 20. Peace and love, brothers.
Peace. $20.
DDL for the 19 for the 5. Gundam, when are you going to replace that wish.com piece of junk piece? You're banned. You're so banned. Lulu for the 5. I'm going to replace it later. I got to find space and time to build it. I've been working on this 3D print on the side, editing on the side. I need to split into 2 people. Lulu for the 5. Just witnessed a lady, accidentally drive away with the gas pump still in her tank and rip it off.
I've seen that happen before.
Oh my God.
It's always a lady. She
Did
finishes.
you take a picture?
Just drive. No, they like stop like 20 feet away. They're like, oh my God.
Gundam is 411. Tell the truth. Sure. Of course I am. DDL for the 5. Bum lotion. You heard it, folks. Gundam likes to be lubed up and ready. You see, you don't know the magic of Brazilian lotions and body soaps. I've learned a lot from Latin women. Scooter for the 10. Papa G. I want to do a New England motorcycle trip. I have a 2011 Harley Ultra Limited that I just put 12-inch ape hangers on. Got any routes out there? Dude, I do not have any routes. You know what? Sagadaga is a good one.
Wait until the fall to do New England. It's nicer.
No, do it when it's warm. The pavement's hot. Your tires stick better. Sagadaga is like one of my favorite spots to zip around on. But I don't know if they're still repaving the roads. So, that's something you want to keep in mind with that type of bike. One brown girl for 2. That's a stupid statue. You're racist, brown girl. Synthetic for the 5. Still remember back in 2013, you did these Spider-Man videos when I was in high school. I absolutely love those videos, especially Loser's Lunch. The old days of when I was young and stupid. Thought I'd get rich. On Kiersey's channel, there's a cute cover of Don Quixote. Did I get that right?
Quixote.
Don Quixote, yeah.
Funny you two used to sing. I should see what Kiersey's up to, besides being canceled for gamer subs. Logan
Gamer Subs didn't cancel her, and then like some other people.
No, she was being canceled because she was on it, and the VTube community turned on her. Sweet Gundam, best part of my Wednesday nights. Oh, it's a terrible thing, this show. I will not lie to you. Now we get to K-Swish being a member for a year and a month. Bar and mirror installation this week. Oh, I do not do bar and mirrors, dude. One crash, you lost them. That's the... I kind of feel like, why do I have to have mirrors on my motorcycle? Because it looks so much cleaner without them. And I know how to turn my head. But, whatever. I guess it helps if you're running from the police. But, yeah, bar ends, not really for me. Good luck. As long as you don't crash, it doesn't matter.
Take them off. No one needs them.
Tanga for 3 months. Hello, Papa. Loving Andor Season 2. I haven't even watched it. Call for the 11 months. Good to see you. Hope you have a great... Well, thank you, dude. Dinah Model for 28 months. That's a long time. The puns are real. I guess that was back when we were making fun of Phil. We have a new member. Oh, you. I thought I banned you, you little freak. The guy who tricks people into saying dick stuff. TDS Ninja has become a member. You absolute legend. Greg Williams, what's up, Gundo? Getting through the day for the pay. Edge Knight, 3 months. Gundam and Nyanus. What are your takes on Schneider drama? I'm pretty sure we did that one.
Cinders.
Oh, well, forgive me. I screwed up. Steve Dillon for a year and a month. If she ain't 280, she ain't a lady. Shout out West Texas.
Is that the name of that statue in New York?
Probably. Emmanuel has been a member for 1 month. If you want to get married, don't choose the prettiest or the best in bed. Choose the one you want for the mother of your children. Otherwise, relax. It would be hard to give up a chick that knows what she's doing, honest to God. Cecil, thoughts on this?
I already did that. Come on. I married a stripper in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Well, you married a stripper in Vegas. That's all the hallmarks of a bad choice.
I don't need to. It's it. You just say that and everything's covered.
I had one woman say we should get married in Vegas. And no, that sounds like a bad idea. Don't date too young or crazy like Razor Fist. Infinite Nachos. As much as I love you work here, I hope you get free from this and get back to loving your life. You're the go. Oh, thank you, man. Especially dude in such great shape. I'm going to need some protein tips on how to get my life back on track to being physically fit. You know what's funny? I bought an Italian leather jacket I've wanted for years. And I got a size up because it said the Italian jackets run a size small. And the forearms are tight. It's insane. So all the time I spent working on exercises to get my forearms bigger really bit me in the ass. So now I'm trying to get skinnier. Oh, well. I need to look like I'm on drugs. Women love it when you look
They do
sick.
like that.
Dead Delon. Oh, Dead Dingo, Dan. Where am I getting Dead Delon? I'm losing. Became a YouTube member. I thought he stayed a YouTube member. Snake Guy, another member. We're membershipping today. Yo, Ross, for the 15 months. Snake Oil for 5. Gundam, I love your content. Thanks for all you do. Well, God bless you for the 5. I'm getting through these with the speed of like double D.
They keep
for
coming
5.
in.
If you're eating a woman and your head goes too far in, you need to wear a miner's helmet. That might be a sign of how much use she's. Oh my God. What are you? Jesus Christ. Ban him. We'll pay for the 2. Correction. Only a third of the VTube community turn. Okay. All right. Only a third. We're getting better. We're getting more cool. Synthetic for the 5. Did you create a Gundam channel after the Spidey Ham videos? That ended a long time ago. So long, it's hard to remember those days. Nick Tomato for the 50 CHF.
Wow, $50.
I don't think that's $50. I don't know what
No,
CHF
it is. It is. If it's pink, it's $50.
Well, it's $50 in CHF. Out of context, unread my words over 3 hours ago, and now it fits your telling. Stop telling young men BS that over olive oil, who doesn't know broccoli explaining, but it's hip hop. Ha. Then again, she will. What?
She will suck you off, huh?
What is the name of God? I struggled through that one. Am I just going crazy?
No. Well said. Thank you. It was a poignant thought.
We'll pay for the 5. Only a small portion of the V2 community turn on Kirshi. Most don't care or agree with her. It's only those that are left wing and jealous. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. It was a lot of the ones that were like trans VTubers that were crashing out for some reason. Roa Strata for the 5. Question for Gundam and Nyanus. What would be a preferred weapon of choice in an anime type of scenario? Anime type, like some sort of super sword that gives you magical powers and you get to take flips and stuff.
Yeah, looks the coolest is the sword.
Yeah, whatever's the
Yeah.
coolest. I would say
K
that
Swiss
too,
for the
yeah.
5. Anus, please set up Cecil says raid. Oh God, now we got to figure raids out. No, I'm not going to bed.
I'm going to be streaming about a half hour after we go off here. I got to set up.
I thought you already streamed.
I'm going to do another one.
What, 2 streams a day?
I'm trying to get to 20,000. I'm driven.
He's a
trying.
hard worker.
Bias comp for the 2. My last super was about you not emailing me. I've been having a really rough few weeks. Anus, I'll get the email. So thank you for 5. Understandable. Thank you for those laughs all those years ago. I'm genuinely glad you're doing well. I wouldn't say well, my dude. I'm existing. It's the best way to put it. All right. Is this the person mad at Kirshi?
This is one of the many, but they just said due to their associations with creators whose views strongly conflict with my own, as well as lack of communication from who the company on this issue, I have chosen to end my affiliation with GamerSupps, effective immediately. Thank you for your support. I don't know who this is. Me either, but they're upset, and a lot of people quote retweeted this, and basically. They obviously have some support with the 44K likes, but
oh wow, that's a lot.
But yeah, carefully don't fall into the trap where people start pointing out the problematic content creators and any of other sponsors, because once that shit starts, it never stops, and it's kind of true.
Pretty much.
Like, just let people. Like, I'm so tired of people trying to go after someone's like money. Like, just leave them alone. Their livelihood.
Going after someone's livelihood is the same. My father told me when I was a kid. He's like, if you go after somebody's income, you're basically trying to kill them.
Yeah,
and they could respond accordingly.
Yeah, it's just not necessary, and it's over like a point of view. And like some of the articles you see written about Kirshi these days, it's like, oh, some of the weakest. It was like allegedly or somewhat speaks on. Like it was such like wishy-washy wording, and like you can't go after someone because they just cover the news. Like,
well, I think it's been so many years of that being normalized.
Kirshi actually wrote about that. Yeah,
where anyone just says something that the hyper progressives don't agree with, and they just go out of their way to destroy you. I mean, we've all lived through it. Well,
They're waiting for it anyway because they have no power in their real life, and if they can affect somebody else's life, that gives them like certain validation. Like I did.
That's true.
I helped destroy that. They're not going to like the strong build, the weak destroy, and it's always been that way. And these are just weak people, and if they're going to win anywhere they can, and if it's destroying somebody, that's their win.
Cecil gets ever closer to the goal.
We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost getting Shiloh that $100 donation.
Miracles are real.
Yeah,
dreams do come true.
Sub now so you catch my stream. Cecil says,
when you wish upon a star.
I'll stream later. I think my girlfriend's going to join me, and we're going to go through a bunch of retards on.
It sounds like Blue has had enough today.
Did I say another word? Am I allowed to say that word?
That Blue's had enough?
That's my husky.
No.
That's my husky. He's a husky. He cries.
Restarted. Am I allowed to say that?
I think you can. Regarded is usually a good one that we go to.
Regarded. Okay, we're going to go through a bunch of regarded people's posts, and we're going to go check out that statue in New York, and I'll pontificate upon it. In ways that I won't on this channel.
Thank you. I guess we may as well call that a show. It should have probably ended sooner rather than later. Thank you for becoming a member, Ultima God of War. What did we learn today? We didn't even make it to Ethan Klein and Hassan Piker, unfortunately. We learned that Hassan Piker might be older than he actually is, which sounds like something Hassan would totally do because that dude has an ego that is crazy.
What kind of piece of shit would do that?
I know. We also learned that sometimes you can't really upset white women in small towns. They might pull down their shorts and shit on the cover of your Nissan Altima. So you really got to be careful about those sort of things.
It's an epidemic.
It is an epidemic. You have to be aware. You have to be cognizant. You have to be ready for a raging white woman.
Mm-hmm.
We learned that Melissa Mercante is now a waitress and she's not doing very well and she needs insurance. Polygon is in fact gone. The tiny electric Chuck we didn't even cover. Trisha Paytas kid as the Pope. We didn't cover that either. Jesus H Christ. It's like so much here. We got to none of this. In fact, we should have pulled up the Met Gala photo. Oh, we were going to read the comments.
She's pregnant and everyone thinks for some reason her baby's like Pope Francis reincarnate. And I legitimately don't understand where they're pulling that from. Like, obviously it's bullshit, but like, where did it start and why are so many comments?
It's from Pop Sugar. Pop Sugar is just, it's for the insane people, which is so many of those. So really, what am I saying? I'm like, it's for the insane. And we live in an insane time. There seems to be no normalcy to be had. In fact, it's almost overwhelming the amount of just asinine bullshit we are.
Yeah, I was just about to pull it up because it's like you sent me this and like you're just like the comment section. Yeah, like all the comments are talking about how it's Pope Francis reincarnate and like how are all these people running the same program?
Am I stupid? Who is Trisha Paytas?
She used to be really popular, like a long time ago on YouTube.
I only knew her as like the girl who was like, "Oh, check out my squirting content," and it was just her pissing, and I was like, "I don't understand this."
Yeah, I don't.
She does porn.
She was doing.
She used to be a YouTuber that was kind of big. Then she did a show with Ethan Klein after Ethan Klein and Hassan Piker had their fallout.
Okay.
Then I guess she did adult stuff. I seen one thing and I turned it off immediately when she came on screen. I was repulsed. I really don't know what the appeal is. I don't know what's going on.
You looked her up a couple weeks ago. She's not. Yeah, I remember. I looked it up too. Now I remember the name. But I'm like, she's at the Met Gala.
Oh yeah, she was.
Isn't that like for big?
The Met Gala was like orbiting her.
You can go to the Met Gala if you pay to be there. So it's like $250,000 a plate, something like that.
She's got that kind of scratch.
I don't know, dude. Nothing makes sense, and I'm done trying to make sense of it. I am over trying to rationalize everything going on.
There she is.
Looking like a goddamn fool.
I shared this on my page, and someone put like the abominable snowman
Yeah.
from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It does look like a bumble.
I mean, it just looks like even the fur lines like not lining up and just being like bulbous like this to me looks hideous. Like
Everything here is a train wreck,
Oh.
and it's a perfect amalgamation of the current state of our country.
Bring
the
back
current
shame.
State of our culture. Late stage capitalism. It's all encompassed right here. This is America.
She looks like the abominable. Remember the narrator snowman? Oh,
It's like
tell
it's like
me when
someone
is.
used Namor's special and like let the whale loose. It's insane.
I don't understand anything anymore.
I don't
No.
know why she's still popular somehow.
I don't
haven't
know how
seen her
she
do
seemed to have gotten
anything.
more popular. I feel like I'm hearing her more than ever. And like,
I think
just,
people love train wrecks. That's why like 600-Pound Life is popular or
You can't
90
look
Day
away.
Fiance. Like
Mm.
watching people who are screwed up exist is a big thing. I mean, we look at Phil, but at least Phil isn't rewarded.
Looks like a cat with a skin condition.
Yeah, all its fur is
Fat,
flowing.
overweight cat wearing 30,000 pounds of makeup.
It's
a very
fur.
abused cat.
Good Lord.
Oh, I don't understand. Now I'm starting to really honestly turn into one. I don't understand anything.
I guess we'll have to try and look at the rest of the stuff on another date. Push this towards the next. Some of these towards the next. What's this?
Just a really good comedy, just to end the stream.
No, I sent this to you as a joke.
It was they're really good female comedians.
I really do. I really do. I'm happy to be over here. Because when I got here,
Get ready to laugh.
ooh, the Dominican men, they were on me. Every time I walked, I felt like I had soundtracks playing. Bam, chicka, bam, chicka, bam, chicka, bam, chicka, bam, chicka, bam. They was hollering at me. Oh, hola, mami. I said, hey, papi. You want me?
I better not get tagged for this, or
He
I'm
said,
going to be
"See."
livid.
Imagine they got me right click me. Dude, when you sent this to me,
I found this
I
by
was
chance.
offended. I was like, how dare you?
I was proving a point to Anus yet again that women aren't funny.
And you win.
I never thought DEI reached the comedy field, but it did.
And I was not expecting her to pull this up on the show because I never wanted to see it again.
I felt the same way, and I felt that the people wanted to see this.
Fine, just play
This
it.
was like a deep cut of cringe. Like this is the type of stuff that if you had your worst enemy taped up in your room, like this
Just
is what
play
you would
it.
play.
I want to get through this as quickly
They
as
would
possible.
torture themselves.
There's more.
Yes, I love it here because this island is filled with men from all over the world. All over, different colors, different sizes, different races, different accents. It's like it gives a whole new meaning to the word continental breakfast. And I was like,
She looks like she just got out of the continental drift.
I swear to God, when I saw it before, I'm more in shock that I thought it was a drag queen, like a guy that does purposely like obvious, like as part of the joke.
Dad, I have to marry him now. And I was like, but I don't like him. He's not my type. He's Scottish. He's red. I'm brown. Doesn't go together. He's cold and I'm hot. It just doesn't go well together. So I kept saying, you know what? No, really, thank you very much. You know, we don't have the same room temperature. It's like, no. And then he said to me, do you want to have kids? And this is a true story, people. This is a trauma that I will be writing in my autobiography. And I said, of course, I would love to have kids. And he says, come here, look in the mirror. And he goes, I'm your last chance. That's how he proposed, people.
Broad to broad. Wait, that was their highlight reel? They posted that?
That was the sizzle reel.
I thought somebody did that saying, look how bad this was. They posted it?
That's how they're trying to pull people in.
Listen, Tool, I didn't pull this up. Anus thought it'd be funny. It wasn't ever meant to be brought up on a live stream.
I was just watching chat suffer.
Yeah, people are getting mad like I did this.
You did. You sent it to me.
I sent it to you, but I did not say put this on the docket. No, this is just something I sent it to you to punish you specifically. And now it's made its way here, and everyone's mad at me.
The chat.
Look, I
needed
hate you.
this.
Look what you did to Walrus.
Dude, that one killed me.
See, this is what happens when you give women
even
power.
The joke.
The last one wasn't
None
a
of
joke.
how
It was
good-
just a
what?
terrible thing that happened to her.
She just hated the Scottish.
I was waiting for the joke. There was not. The joke was that this was a special. It's
I
a
am
whole
your
hour
last
and 20
fan.
minutes.
Yeah. Gundam, you're dead to me.
I didn't pull this up. Anus did.
Multiple people across the country just got cancer.
See, I was going to do a video on it, and then I thought, no. No.
I think you'd do well.
I
Except you'd have to watch it hundreds of times.
I'd have to watch the whole hour and 26 minutes to do a sizzle reel to explain why it's bad. But then
I'll buy you
it
tickets
already-
to their next show.
Just use their
all it's done is
sizzle
piss
reel.
people off.
Are they still touring? Frauds abroad?
They could be. Go at your own discretion.
How did you find that? Did someone send that to you? Or you found that?
No,
just
I found it. This is my job. Digging through trash.
amazing.
Like I'm picking content cotton and people don't understand. And Adis did something. I was like, I'm going to punish her. And I sent her that.
Let's do it live next Wednesday.
No.
4
I'm-
hour stream, 4 or 5 hour stream. Just
No.
EFAP it. Yes.
I refuse. It'll be like one of the worst received streams ever.
It'll be a drinking stream. We'll have some whiskey.
No, I'm not watching that again. I hated it the first time.
It's apparently a whole TV special.
Yes, it's an hour and 26 minutes long.
And that's the part they use to draw you in to watch the
Yeah.
rest. So those will cherry pick the best parts. You're
Adis
not
screws up
curious.
again. I'm going to send her the entire show.
You've got to be curious as to how bad the rest of it is. If that's the part they put out, that's their best face forward. Like you said, that's their sizzle reel.
Here's the wilder part. Somehow there was money to make this and distribute it.
Probably from USAID.
They okay, maybe. As I say, they've been disbanded, but whatever.
What the fuck? Wait, what's it called? I have
Pause
a
Abroad.
morbid curiosity about it.
I could get Nerdrotic on it. Just haven't thought of what to have him on for because the show has literally no structure. Like Anus pulls up GTA 6 and then immediately
You get to be fair, you get a little stressed out when there's too much structure.
You don't
So
need the
we-
structure. Just tell him to come on to hang out. He doesn't care. He won't care.
I don't know what happened to Anus. She crashed out. It must have broke.
He won't care. He'd just come on to hang out.
I know he would. Her computer must have went wrong. You know, it makes sense and it serves her right for playing that goddamn clip. Well, we learned.
You got a few more super chats you got to grab.
There's no way I have any more.
You did while we were talking.
We did that one. We'll Spain for the 5. Doesn't matter. They won't drop since she broke their website with their. Oh yeah, she had so many things go off. It was ridiculous. GamerSubs loves her. Also, they're cowards for attacking her when she went on vacation. She's gone on a lot of vacations. I'm so envious. Oh, Ultrama for the 4 super sticker. I don't even know I have super stickers. I need to see what that looks like. Unsighted. He's been a member for over a year. Real talk. How do you all manage to get out of bed every day? Oh my God. Some days are really hard. Any tips? Maybe I should try box wine from Costco.
I think you're asking the worst 2 guys in the world for the advice on this shit. I mean,
Well, the box wine is Anus.
Yeah,
Like you don't
but-
even want to hear about Anus, dude, because she gets up every day at 8 a.m. Doesn't matter. She can send me a message at 2 a.m. She'll be up at 8 a.m. and then she'll be making breakfast. She'll be cleaning up after animals. She does this whole housewife thing and carpentry. So you don't want her tips. You need the real tips from people who are struggling. The people who have no will to live. Cecil, share your secrets.
I don't know. I just picture, I don't want to be a burden on someone. I feel like they might not find my body for over a week.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
gonna
I
be a
think
rough-
about that too.
And it's going to be like a rough cleanup. And then I feel bad for the people that have to do it. So then I just get out of bed.
Yeah, dude, I do the same thing. You know, I make sure that I leave out enough food and water overnight just in case I don't make it. You know, so that way Fluffy has something to eat and she can bark for help and the windows are open. At some point, somebody will help, you know?
I bought this chin strap thing. It's like a head
Mhm.
thing you put on your thing, and then you're supposed to lower yourself and hang yourself from your like pull-up bar, and it's supposed to stretch your spine. And I'm like, what if it just snaps my neck? And
That's how Hide, a guitar player from X Japan, died.
and then I'm just hanging here for like a week until my neighbor smells something, you know? What I mean?
That happens all the time to people in Japan.
What?
They just drop dead or they die, and then like nobody figures out until their bodies rot into the floor.
That's why. There's your answer, Unsighted. It's because I get out of bed to avoid doing the cleanup somebody has to do the cleanup.
Yeah,
That's
even in the event of your death, you're thinking of someone else. That's how a man is these days. Like the classic man thinks about how his actions will affect someone, even in the event of his death. I have the same thing, dude.
That's it.
They know my family's retarded, so they'd figure out I was dead way too late, and then they wouldn't even succeed in cleaning me up. They screw it so far up.
Some guy from the morgue or something would have to. Some hazmat guy would be cleaning out my semi fucking gelatinous body.
Yeah, because when you go out for a long time, it's like your body rots.
It decomposes and turns liquefies, putrid.
Yeah,
I don't
terrible.
So I get out of bed. So I think about that, and then I get out of bed.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. I'm pretty much the same with Cecil there. I think like, oh God, I don't know who's going to have to deal with all of this. And I need to be like, I want to get back in a really good shape. So when I go, they're like, oh, he has such a lovely body. You know, so it's a pleasure for them to move me.
Right. And also, like, I also want to, be like, treated like a subway corpse, in a way. And if I'm fat, there's no chance. I will not be a hit at the morgue. I want to leave a body that will get a little, be passed around the morgue a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, you want to be sex. Okay, gotcha. I just wanted someone to just think.
I want to leave a sexy corpse. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Brother Darkness for the two. That moment when you're waiting for a laugh. Geez. Well, maybe if you watch the whole special, it'll come. Ultima's gifted 1 membership. Thank you, Ultima. Ultima's going off right now. Days of Clarity for the 5. I nearly shot coffee out of my nose with Gundam. Adamantly refused to play the whole show, even for money. I have some integrity.
That's it. Dude, perfect. You wanted to have Gary on? Have Gary on and EFAP that entire thing. He'll love you.
I don't want to do that to Gary. I really don't want to do because like him coming on is doing me a favor. And I'm like, hey, Gary, thanks for being here. Would you like to see these lovely ladies? We're watching this for an hour. No.
The broad's abroad. He'll be like, what am I doing here? He'll be questioning every turn he made in his life that ended him up right there.
He'll be like, I should have cut this guy off a while ago. Recently I had a sponsorship that was jerking me around in a very annoying way. And I told them to keep their money. I was like, I do need to get myself a house and I'll fix some things I'm screwing up in my life, but I'm not taking this BS. I'm not dark side Phil. K to the Swiss for 5. Looking for a good woman after 30 is like looking for the cleanest piece of trash at the landfill. Cecil, you have great experience in this.
I have a lovely girlfriend. There she is. Juju's
she's under 30 though.
And she's under 30. And
so we're talking over 30, Cecil.
It's somebody else. Let's put it this way. You're with somebody that there's at least a few people in the world that would wish they would never see that person again as long as they live, and that's who you're getting. You are getting a girl that at least 2 to 5 guys would rather die than ever see this girl again in their life, and now it's being presented to you.
You're so kind for saying 2 to 5 in today's world.
I know. That
is such a generous number, and I'm 100% sure you will leave behind an exquisite corpse. Live a fast life.
That's my motto. But she left out part. It's the full saying is live fast, die young, and leave a beautiful corpse. That's what I'm trying to do. I fucked up one part of that. So, 2 parts of it.
K-Swiss, I have a little bit of experience chasing because I kind of prefer women between the ages of 30 and 38.
Then you're in hog heaven, my friend.
Not really. Even when I was in my 20s, I was dating a woman who was 40. So I've always been, on that weird spectrum. But one thing I have learned repeatedly in my life, over and over again, you're right. What you said, Cecil, you're so right. Especially the chick's attractive. There are at least a handful of men that can't stand her, that think she's a psychopath. And the sad thing is, you know, it doesn't matter. There's this one time I was dating a woman who's 40. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Total 10. Should have been a red flag, but I was in my 20s. I didn't know.
Yeah. Why? You know? Wait, why are you single?
Yeah, like it did occur to me, like, oh my God, I'm dating a chick that would have been a model if she was 5'9", but she was like 5'6". So, oh my God, was she crazy? She left me because I didn't say I love you within 6 months for a married man who said he loved her in a day. And it turns out that married dude was a famous scientist, one of the leading scientists in age. No, the leading scientist in age reduction. Bro.
Dr. Fauci.
It was Fauci. How did you know? Bro, she faked her own death.
What?
Yes, to get back at him. The insanity levels, dude. The stories I could tell. Oh my God. Total knockout. Gorgeous. One of the best looking women I've ever touched in my life. Insane. And it just repeats itself. You come across a chick between the ages of like 32 and 39. If she is an 8 or above, she's a problem.
Complete
She's a problem.
Yeah.
She's a narcissist at the very least, psychotic, selfish, gonna only date the crazy ones.
Because he likes the hot ones, and that's it. That's the way it goes.
Guess what? I've dated normal women too, and they're just as bad.
Yeah.
When a normal chick that isn't that attractive screws you over, it
hurts more.
Yeah. It's mind bending.
I know that
distorts.
See, I know that's true for girls because every once in a while they get fucked over by Chad, and then they're like, oh fuck it, I'll just take this guy that's way out of his league, and he'll be good to me. And when that dude fucks that girl over,
they go nuts.
They are leveled, like they go fucking ape shit.
And then I come in, being me, and then I get her, and she literally says, I wanted someone to pay for what was done to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you were next. You were fucking.
I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Hell, Depeche Mode has a song for it. It's called Wrong. Look it up. I'd play it for you. But oh my God, dude. But, it is what it is. It's life. It's life in the zone. That's who I am. I'm making no excuses about it. All right?
That makes life interesting, though.
I need a little sugar and spice because things are boring. When you stare at a Dabe all day, you need a thrill, even if it's bad sometimes. Why do you think I ride motorcycles? Because I know one mistake will kill me. I need to feel my heart race for just a second. Then I come here and do this.
It makes you feel that everybody's got to find something that makes them feel alive. For
Gundo
me,
was the mark, bro. I've been the mark thousands of times. I've been the mark so much I can give you tours and tips of how to be screwed over.
Riding motorcycles is too dangerous. My little pro tip for how to stay alive, how to feel like to get that feeling is I like to strangle prostitutes. And really towards the end there, I'm so in the moment that I'm like, yeah, I finally feel like, yes, this is it. This is what it's all about.
Well, thank you, Patrick Bateman.
Then I ejaculate, and then I have like a certain amount of shame, and then
it doesn't even come out that far due to your age. It kind of rolls over your finger.
Out,
yeah, dribbles on your knuckle like a tube of toothpaste, and then you're like, yeah,
and then you're
suck it up, lady. Welcome to show business. Bye.
I'm like, where am I gonna? And then I'm like, the reality hits you, and you're like, where am I gonna bury this one?
That's why your channel stays in trouble, Cecil. Joraku, I believe. I probably got that wrong. For the 50 Canadian, Cecil drank water. Gonna drink whatever you want, you beautiful soul. I drink a lot of water. Oh my God. I forgot. I forgot to buy water today. Oh man. I recommend this bottled water. It comes in a tin can. They have a black bottle and a white one. I forgot the name of it. It's the best water I've ever had. It's even better than that water that black dude rubs all over himself on TikTok. Virtual made for the 5. Gonna get Kirsty on so I can have an excuse to draw her with Nyanus. You can do it right now. Don't let your dreams be dreams made. But I see your point. Brother Darkness for 2. No, was talking about the comedy clip. I know. We know you're talking about the comedy clip. Nick Tomato for the 5. I don't know what that is. The head is made of gold. The legs are made of iron, and the feet are made of clay. That sounds like a really classic line, Cecil. What does that mean?
Well, feet are made of clay means you have flaws and you can be destroyed.
Okay, that's definitely me.
Legs made of iron means there is strength to you, and head of gold is either you're beautiful or brilliant. I don't know.
God bless you.
It's biblical. Okay.
He's perfectly described Cecil, obviously. What are you doing back here, Benning Star? You're supposed to be at the hospital. Everything's good. I just have a lot to clean up. Oh my God, Benning Star.
Somebody says it's biblical. It means you're gay. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, Jesus
It must
Christ.
be in Leviticus.
Anus, any
Hello?
final words for the children?
We learned a lot today. We learned that
the pause.
we learned that it's a Gundam Dixie wrecked. We learned Cecil.
You had to
I'm
say
drunk.
it once today.
I put your tags as it a while ago, and I've just been laughing.
She's having boxed wine in the background. If I take her off, you just
I've been
loads
having
up.
margaritas tonight.
Oh!
actually.
By the way, a lot of guys are in the chat want to know how an older guy can look younger, especially in person. I'm going to give you guys a pro tip right here.
Oh,
That's it.
damn.
That's it. Takes
Works
10
for
years off.
Keemstar.
Does it though?
Thank you, Anus.
Does it?
I think for next time, or maybe we'll have to do some sort of goofy random show. We could do all those things that we missed last time. There's so much here we didn't even do. Dylan Mulvaney is back. Yeah, save this for next time.
Oh, yeah. Dylan has a music video. I got struck like lightning the second I played it, though. But
Dylan is on a warpath. John Doe for the 5. Gundam, all women are insane. And if it wasn't for the kitty, we probably wouldn't talk to them. Damn biological need. That is true for me, at least.
Probably. What?
Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I've got to the stage of my life where the second a woman gives me issues or acts weird or crazy, I pull the ripcord. I'm like, I don't need this. I can literally go to an adult site, squeeze one out. The rest of the day's mine. I don't hear things like, you owe me an orgasm, blah, 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 blah. You know, we need to do this more.
Wait, how old are these women you like? Because that voice you just,
well, when I do that voice, it's out of just spite because it's a Latin, because I can't do a Latin woman impression. You know, like
do Rosie Perez. Mookie, you owe me an orgasm.
You owe me an orgasm. And it's like, you know what? If we've done it for 4 hours and you can't get off, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, I got other things to do. Or like when it's over, they're like, we should stay here and cuddle. And it's like, well, I got to finish doing work. You know, I just can't say screw it for a couple hours. You know, poor K. Why? Because I'm not getting into my life. I'm not. I'm getting out of here. I've had enough. People try to like trick me into ranting and raving.
It's not that hard to trick you into that, by the way.
I know, because I'm just full of anger, vitriol, and energy, and a lust for life somehow. Thank you, Adis, for bringing up the comedy special that turned a bunch of people off and got them angry at me. Gundam likes Alyssa Mercante. You're banned, nonsense. Thank you, Cecil, for showing up, because sometimes the kids need to see Uncle Cecil. As he says, please subscribe to his channel. We've moved up a bit. We're almost there.
Almost
up. Oh,
50.
my God.
So close. We got to 700, 19,700 today. Also, sub this channel because I'm going to be doing a stream in about 20 minutes, setting it up. You'll get a note. Well, I don't know. They're not really keen on notifying people, but Cecil says in about 20, 25 minutes, I'll have a stream up on Rumble
20,
and on
25 minutes. You will get prime uncut Cecil.
Yes.
And the amount of time it takes to make a frozen pizza, you will have Cecil.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And he'll sell you a comic book.
Absolutely.
And he'll
Anything
save
you'd
your
like
life.
to share with the people, Anus, what tags they need to use to make sure they tag the correct thing so we can find the photos of you online?
Oh, the photos of me, the photos of you.
You keep it up, you're gonna get more Phil.
I think it's important that people know to follow you on Rumble, where you're under It's Gundo. Not It's a Gundam, but It's Gundo.
I'll follow you right now.
Don't forget to wash your ass and touch some grass.
Oh, that's a good one. Wash grass and touch grass.
Don't forget.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Is he live right now?
No,
Why
he's telling people he's
talking
not
about
poor.
refunds on Steam? Really? Guys, I've been trying to explain this to you as well, and it seems like no one listens to me, okay? I'm not poor, okay? I can buy games on a whim and play them and like them or not. I don't have to get a refund on Steam. Okay? You know, I haven't been sitting here bitching, man, I spent so much money on today's stream. I haven't said that once. Why are you so concerned about me getting a refund? I don't need a refund. I can literally never refund this. It's okay. Here, in fact, you know, watch this. Ready?
Do it.
Here's what we're going to do.
Show those trolls.
We're going to boot it up. So it's 2 hours and 1 minute. So I can't get the refund. Okay? So then you guys can stop being so ridiculous and be like, but the refund, the 2-hour refund. I don't need a refund. I'm good. Here, continue. Watch this. Ready?
I'm ready.
I love Phil. He's such a mess.
You just got another 20 from Nick Tomato.
The best part is the crash outs. 1 minute he needs to hit the goal. The next minute he's not poor. This guy's too much. Nick Tomato, behold, I send you out as sheep among wolves. Therefore, be wise as shepherds and innocent as doves. Serpents?
Yeah, it's not
I was thinking of shepherds. What's wrong with me? What do they talk about serpents in the Bible? But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the courts and flog you in their... Oh, you can hit that one.
Synagogues.
Oh, there you go. Synagogues. I cannot read Bible verses.
This is a Jesus quote.
That's a Jesus quote?
Yep.
How do you know that, Cecil?
I was sent to Bible camp. I was the only kid in my entire family that was sent to Bible camp because I kept getting into so much trouble.
Dude, I went to Catholic school and the nuns just told me that dinosaurs weren't real. They were just something the Jews buried after the Holocaust.
I went to Catholic school too.
Ragey D had for the 2. Clipped bad Nyanus. Sherry Gundo, what's that doing there? You're all on fire today. I wouldn't say so. Let's pull up the anus art. Oh God, that doesn't sound right. We gotta get you a new
Nyanus. That's my
It's
new
still-
name. Nyanus. It's like Nyan, like a cat. Meow. Meow.
Did you at least save some of these? Because I'm getting lost in the shuffle of bookmarks.
Meow.
Oh, that's right. You do have a cat thingy.
Yeah, it's like kitty cat ears.
That's probably why people keep drawing you. Where the hell is this? I wish, like, you know, this site had a thing where I could just type in the stuff I want and be able to just get it easily for the bookmark. He really did turn you into a cat.
I am a cat.
Like, well, you're a super cat now.
Meow. Look at that. Big titties. I love it.
That's how you know you've arrived, when they start just showing massive boobs on you.
You're jealous.
You're going to be a star pretty soon. I always wonder why I'm always depicted as so small and psychotic.
I wonder why.
Gonna read the Bible. I'd buy it for $1. You would get $1's worth of content from me. Well, I guess that's kind of it. Are there any more of these that I missed?
No, but if you finally hit it big when there's boobs, so share my screen for a second because I hit it big.
Well, you know, you're never gonna hit this level.
Oh, I'm bigger than that. Bigger, way bigger.
Here we go.
Big old titty. Couple of handfuls right there.
Yes, in my new comic book, I am transitioning into while going into women's prison. Check it out. Cash Grab 2 on Fund My Comic. I don't want to do any more commercials. You want to get the fuck out of here.
And if that, we are out of here. God bless you all.